The tenets of the turn and burn, where you can kill people and feed them to other bad people.
Alright, so previously on Lords of Sanctuary, you all, after fighting a bunch of elves and running through a basement tunnels with the Emperor of Skarngard, the rival nation to the one you're currently in, he left. He gave you horses, and you found out he skipped out on your reward. He promised you all 10,000 gold each, and when you finally found the reward, you found a box with like 3,000.
We're gonna kill him.
And a couple of weapons. But then you had to cross the border, and you couldn't cross because the guard said your passports were fake, but then some rich guy came and helped you. And Grant guessed correctly that by helping you, you guys are now in his debt.
Oh boy.
He hasn't called up on that debt yet.
Ah.
But maybe in a future session, that will come into play.
Hint, hint.
And I think, Jayson, you were going on about how you don't trust anyone who's richer than you?
No.
Okay, which is most of the population of this city.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Do you not trust me?
No.
I see how it is. It's because I'm a cat.
Well, you can trust me. I don't have a single gold piece because I gave it out to Zach for the bar.
Exactly.
I spent a lot
I
of mine.
financed the bar.
I spent a lot of mine turning mine into a laboratory/torture chamber.
Ken's character could be my what's the word? Never mind. Joke's gone. Ruined the joke. Move on.
Okay, so once you got back home, you found you found the building Zach owned was a rundown shack, and afterwards, Jayson, you went to the guard station and got your job back. However, they've cut your pay because they're bastards.
Yeah.
And Grant, you did some shopping for some completely innocent and not at all harmful things.
Nope. Well, what are you talking about?
He's like, and most importantly, Lita, Catherine, and Burchill have now all entered a partnership where they all put forward the money to repair this building and make it into something new, and they are now equal owners of the Red Velvet Room.
I don't have to pay rent for 2 years.
Yeah, neither of you have to pay rent for 2 years, and you all get free alcohol. Woo! So, Grant, you can still live in the basement, but you gotta pay rent because you did not put forward the money for this.
Yes, I can pay it via certain chemical reactions.
Okay. Okay. So,
Sulfur.
Wouldn't you like to know?
also, it is the dawn of a new day. 72 hours remain. So,
that moon's getting closer.
Yeah. Everyone except for Jayson, I want you to roll a d20. This is the order in which you will be waking up.
2.
1. Bertram just sleeps through the entire session.
I had an 8, you had a 2, and you had a 1.
Well,
All right.
cotton is the most expensive Egyptian cotton type of sheets.
It hasn't been delivered yet, Mike. It will be, but it's not there yet.
What about my lab equipment?
That's also being delivered.
Shit.
Like all the really expensive stuff you guys asked for is being delivered. This place is still being built.
Okay, so
I expected this.
The old Amazon.
It's like, okay, Grant, you being who you are, wake up early. You wake up to the sounds of dwarves hitting things with hammers and like sawing things and doing what dwarves do.
I look at my watch. What time is it?
You're in the basement. There's no natural light here.
I have see in the dark vision.
There's still no natural light here. You can't tell what time it is.
Fine, I light up my lighter.
It's morning. Like it's kind of early morning. Like let's just say between 7:30 to 8.
Well, I'm gonna go see if Boris has made breakfast yet.
So do you open the cellar door?
Well, yeah, get dressed first, I guess.
All right. As you open the cellar door, you find Boris just squatting in front of it, like where the stairs are that just lead up. He's just there looking down at you. He's like, so you live down there.
Morning.
He's like,
How long are you
He's like-
sitting there?
Not that long. I just wanted you to know that the Boris knows about this basement. The Boris has better eyes than most people give him credit for. And two, since I know that it's a secret basement, don't worry. You can count on the bonus. And those dwarves outside don't know this is here either. So you can count on the bonus for that.
All right, good.
It's like the bonus has worked with discretion. Worked in this kind of environment before. I know discretion.
All right, then might want to get a rug just in case, though.
Already thought of that, and it is being delivered. Soon as those dwarves fix up the walls, they kind of need that first. But since you're up, he's hands back up. I'll get some breakfast going. We don't have much, but I'll see what we can do with what we have.
All right, then.
Ooh, and Delilah wanted to speak with you.
What, out of character, which one's Delilah again? The redhead?
Delilah's the blonde with the scar on her face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Chick from Unforgiven, gotcha.
Yeah. There are three main employees here in this bar. There's Delilah, who runs it with Zach's character. There's Margarita, the redhead, who's also your healer. Which, by the way, that crosses your mind as well, Grant. Like, you wanted like doctor equipment, like scalpels and shit.
Knives. I need like scalpels
Yeah.
and shit.
It occurs to you that she's a doctor, so she might know where to get these things.
Thank you.
And the third one is Sophia, who's just kind of this timid little person.
Which one's the bitch?
That would be Delilah.
Well, other than Catfolk.
Yeah, that would be Delilah.
She wasn't related to a dog.
It was like, so yeah, Grant, you leave the kitchen, and you walk out to a bunch of dwarves arriving, getting busy. They're starting early.
Okay.
Thankfully, none of them have come into the kitchen yet, so they don't know where you came from.
Okay, what are they doing though?
They're just getting straight to work on building. Like some of them are sawing new planks for the walls and the floor. Some of them are taking measurements. You see one guy just hitting the wall with a hammer. You don't really know what he's doing, but he is really beating on that wall with that hammer.
I guess I asked the lady because I was like Knox didn't know any of the conversation, so he has no idea why they're rebuilding. Like, So I guess I'll go see where the Delilah girl is.
She's in the main room just directing the dwarfs.
Morning, ma'am.
It's like Knox, you're awake. That's good.
Well, kind of hard to sleep when it sounds like they're building a mosque out here.
Yeah, that. Well, this place isn't gonna get in better shape anytime soon. And well, if you ask me, a few nights of lost sleep are worth it if this place is gonna be livable.
Wait, we're in Syria, right?
Yeah, you're in the kingdom of Syria, but the city is named Sanctuary.
Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was right when I said mosque.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. Basically, a few nights of lost sleep are worth it if this place is gonna become anything close to livable.
Yeah, but I was gonna ask, what are they doing? Like, what's going on?
It's like, have you saw the state of this place when you arrived? The walls were falling apart. I'm pretty sure there was a hole over there.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know you guys were gonna plan to start building everything like the very next day.
Well, we weren't either, but then, your friends Catherine and Burchill, all decided to donate quite a bit of funds to help rebuilding this place. Speaking of which, do you know if they're awake yet?
I have no clue, ma'am. I just got it myself, and the eccentric cook is making something. Should I be worried that he's making something?
It's like, no, you shouldn't be that worried. He seems mostly trustworthy, mostly. Which, by the way,
he said he wanted to speak to me, ma'am.
Oh yeah, I did. At that, Mike, you walked up. Catherine walks down the stairs, and how are you dealing with the construction noises?
Bags under her eyes. She hasn't gotten ready for the day. She's wearing her nightgown.
She hasn't gotten her 18 hours of cat sleep.
She hasn't gotten her 18 hours of cat. She just looks like rudely woken up with the construction.
It's like, good, you're here too. That just leaves Burchill.
Mm-hmm.
You see him on the way down, darling?
No.
Yeah. You see.
Two or...
Margarita! She like yells over and snaps her fingers. The redhead runs over. Could you go and wake up Burchill? We kind of need to talk.
Get the broom.
He's like, get the broom, do whatever you need to. He's like, don't worry, I don't need a broom to wake someone up. So the redhead leaves, and she just it's just the three of you now. Mike, you don't really like this person. Do you want to say anything?
No.
Alright.
Is there anywhere to sit?
Oh yeah, there's still tables. Like, there's still places to sit.
Just gonna sit by a table and just kind of... Yeah. Still exhausted looking.
It's like...
Not caffeine for the day.
I can say something. I go, hey man, the cook, if that's what he is making breakfast. He might have coffee if you ask.
Oh, that sounds lovely, darling.
Hey Boris!
On it! I can hear everything that happens out there. Don't ask how.
Yeah, very good hearing.
Yeah.
Okay, Ken, I want you to roll a Constitution check.
Okay, just see what's my constitution. Oh. God damn it, die. Well, let's see, plus my constitution, 16.
Okay, you wake up, and you do so with a surprising amount of calmness as you find that Margarita has her hand over your nose and mouth.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
It's like...
Burchill, I stare and look. Now, what were you doing?
It's like, good, you're awake. You're awake. Thank God you didn't have me doing that for very long. Any longer, you might have died. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you. It's like, Delilah's asking for you downstairs. Your friends are already awake. I don't know how you could sleep through all this racket. Woke me up 2 hours ago.
Burchill goes, I'm a sailor. I've slept through thunderstorms.
Good for you. But yeah, do you go downstairs?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ken's a pirate.
Mm-hmm.
Yar.
So,
You guys don't know I'm a pirate. As far as you know, I'm a sailor.
You look like a pirate.
The eye patch and carrot get it away.
you don't look like an honest sailor, is what I think they're saying.
This is profiling, guys, and I will not allow it in our party.
I don't have like a hat with a skull and crossbones. I mean, I have a maroon jacket, but
There you go.
actually comfy when I have a bandana as well. So
Oh god.
You look like Tim Curry from the Muppets. He goes, because when you're a professional pirate, that's what it's all about.
Wait, you're a pirate? No.
So, Burchill walking down just as Boris, like, basically he just throws plates of food at you guys. He throws them with elegance and grace, so the food doesn't go everywhere.
What do you mean?
And he just hands Catherine coffee.
Thank you, darling.
I was like, from what you can tell, it mostly just looks like bits of meat that are thrown together. It's what you've had for the past 2 days. He just actually made something out of it.
is Delilah in the room?
Yeah, she is. And he's like,
But
she looks at you and is like, oh, good, you're here.
Yeah, Burchill looks and goes, No, if you're gonna send a attractive redhead up to wake me up in the future, please tell her not to try to smother me.
He's like, Margarita? Hey, I had to wake him up somehow.
Darling, it'd probably be better in the future if you didn't kill anyone else living here.
I once heard of a woman that did that to a man I knew. His name was James Small.
He's like, please, if I really wanted Burchill dead, I would have bound his hands and feet first.
Don't I have to pay for that?
It's like, you actually do. Delilah, what's the cost for that? Yeah, we still gotta determine that. Like, it's like, but anyway, it's good that you were here. At that, Delilah looks right at you. Delilah looks right at you, Mike, and it looks like she wants to say something, but is finding it difficult. But then she just, like, lets her head fall in her hands, and just like,
Which one was
Delilah's the one with the scar, the one you don't like.
One, I don't think she insulted her.
He's like,
She's from Unforgiven.
yeah.
Before they got cut up.
He's like, at that you just see Delilah. She lets her head fall in her hands and just like, okay. Like, honestly, love, maybe we got off on the wrong foot here, but Lita seems to like you, and you now own a third of this place. So if we must be seeing more of each other in the future, I would like for us to start off on a better foot. So for what it's worth, whatever I did, I'm sorry.
Okay, darling. Don't get it again, or you never know.
It's like,
That doesn't sound ominous.
it's like, look,
That's why I said it doesn't.
There you go.
it's like, look,
It's sarcasm.
Sharpening your claw. She's just sharpening her claws at the same time
What?
she's doing this manicure.
Look, in my defense, I've run into plenty of would-be outlaws in my travels, and well,
Jayson
way-
walks in, you should kill her.
I know I'm not there.
well,
Yes,
I'm getting to that, Jason.
I know. Okay.
It's like, but yeah, Delilah says to you, is like, in my defense, in my travels here, I've run into many would-be outlaws, and well, no offense to you, love, but the way you came in with Lita, you looked like a thief. But that's good. That's what we need right now.
Darling, I'm insulted. I am an elegant woman. Not a simple thief.
It's like,
Should not thieves. I know a good bunch of them.
Did I say I was not being a thief?
What?
Did
Not
I say I was not being a thief?
I can't tell with your voice patterns. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
It's too early to try to detect sarcasm.
She just holds up the coffee.
Boris, give me some coffee too, please.
it's like, I gave you some. It's right there, in front of your plate. What did you think that cup was full of?
I didn't even see the cup before. It's way too early.
Well, next time, pay attention. And then you just see Boris look over at one of the dwarves. Hey, what are you having in that wall for? It needs to be hammered, sir. Hammer this wall instead. Why?
Hey, how tall
Because
is
it needs to come down too.
Only about a foot tall.
They're like hobbit. They're like taller than hobbits.
Mhm.
Well, I'm like,
They're dwarves. They're about as tall as they are in Lord of the Rings.
Are we looking at 5 feet at most, maybe?
alright.
Maybe 4.
It's like, but yeah. With that cleared out of the way, Delilah just looks between the three of you and just says, "Okay, Catherine Burchill, do you remember our conversation yesterday about getting some protection? Nox, I know you weren't here for it, but Lita Lita and I are going to be pretty busy for most of the day, so she looks at you. She looks between Catherine and Burchill. You two being what you are at the very least, I know you could probably pull this off better than any of us could. So if it's not too much to ask, I need the three of you guys. And Jayson, this is when you walk right through the front door. I need you guys to find the King of Beggars. Jayson, do you want to know? Roll knowledge to see if you know who the King of Beggars is.
Another country. I wouldn't know jack shit.
Knowledge. Could I? Is it like knowledge local? Could I roll?
Yeah, that's the local knowledge.
Could I use my profession?
Funsies.
Yes, you can for this one.
3. I don't know jack shit like normal.
Also,
17.
okay, just to clear up profession rules, profession can stand in for any other role as long as it has something to do with your job.
Yeah, I don't have knowledge I have knowledge geography, but that's probably not helpful here.
It's not. It's not for this role. But anyway, so Jayson, walking immediately into this scene, you know who the King of Beggars is. You know very damn well who he is.
His name is Charlie.
Yep. In the city of Sanctuary, there are 3 powerful gangs that pretty much run this city. And you and your city guard do what you can to control or stop them. There's the Butchers, who are basically thugs and are super racist.
Uh-huh.
There are the Repentless, who kind of operate in the shadows. You don't do much. You don't know much about them. And the third is the Underground. The Underground is made up of beggars, thieves, and just people who work on the street.
They're trying to.
And the leader of the Underground is a man known as the King of Beggars. You've never met the man, but from your time as a guard, you've heard people say his name. You've heard people praising him. But from what you know, he's the leader of the underground, and he's kind of also the patron saint of beggars and thieves. So yeah, technically a criminal, but there's the excuse that he looks out for the downtrodden, so kind of like Robin Hood. But yeah, you just walked into these people just being asked to find the leader of a gang.
So wait, he's Robin Hood, but if he was a mob boss?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's kind of...
So, Rowan just looks at everybody and says, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that and ask for a drink instead.
They all turn around to look at you. Jayson, important question. What clothes are you wearing? You wearing normal, or are you wearing your guard uniform?
Did I just come off duty?
You're technically on duty. You can go wherever you want in the street as long as you patrol.
Then I'm on patrol. I'm in my uniform.
You just see Delilah's eyes go wide. Like, she recognizes your face, but it's just like, I don't remember you. You're Rowan, right?
That's right.
I'm sorry, love. I didn't realize you were a city guard.
Well, don't freak out too much.
He's like,
I'm not in the mood to cause trouble today, so I wouldn't worry about anything.
all right,
I roll.
all right. And there's like, hey Boris, do we have anything to drink back there? Sure, let me look for it.
Everything.
But mine is +6 for
It's like,
I got a very good net.
But Burchill, going back to the conversation, well, if we're gonna have to go out and find someone, I guess after I eat, I'm gonna have to go back up and grab my crossbow.
I'm gonna ask a question. Why do you want to find this beggar?
it's like,
Do you want me to go to another room, or?
it's like,
Because I'm just here hiding. I'm just here to lay low for a while. I don't want to. I'm kind of taking a break.
Should we really be talking about this with points to the dwarves?
Oh, the
it's like
worst.
at that is like,
Illegal? We're just trying to find some guy.
at that Delilah looks at you.
A criminal.
That entirely depends.
Thieves and
Are you an honest city guardsman, or are you a city guardsman who will do whatever you need to? And by the way, with that in mind, why are you here?
Just wanted to get out of the street for a bit.
All right.
Do I even recognize this as the guy from before?
Yeah, you do. Like, you recognize his face.
18, I think you do.
Yeah, this is the guy from before. It's like,
Oh, yeah, nothing else. So Nox is thinking, oh yeah, another one of the guys I saved by setting that elf on fire.
Right.
well,
Should you say that?
I didn't say that. I was
Motions to the
thinking.
dwarves.
No, I didn't say that. I was like thinking.
Okay.
he's like, well, Mr. Lazare, was it? Remind me.
That's right.
If we were to, it's like, Catherine Burchill backed me up on this. If we were to enlist the help of a city guardsman who's been in the city for a long time and might know where to find these people and might know a thing or two about them, we could certainly say make it worth your while. I mean, in coins, not in prostitutes.
You alright?
In coins and what?
In coins, not in prostitutes.
But if you want, you can spend those coins on the prostitutes.
And that's where they get you.
Mm-hmm. She's trying to bribe you, Jayson.
I gathered that.
Wait, isn't Jason the character that's so handsome every woman falls from?
Yeah,
It's the voice.
That's why she turned on her seductive voice.
It's the voice.
Well, according to Jayson, I don't know. John showed me a picture of what you're supposed to look like, and you look like Skeletor with hair.
It's the voice. It's the voice.
Okay, so you are deaf then. 'Cause he's got
I would go gay for that voice.
So,
Well, how much coin are we talking here, hypothetically?
Your character's not in the
It's like-
species.
No? What? She sees
for this one job, we could talk like 25 or 30 gold, 25 to 30 gold pieces. But she looks back to Catherine and Burchill. If Lita is sticking with that insane plan of hers, a city guardsman in our pocket would be very, very helpful.
I imagine so.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say it like that.
He's like, what? It's like, what? He's like, it's like, what? There may not be honest city guardsmen, but I'm still an honest woman.
Hypothetically.
This is like a brand new business they're starting, right? This prostitution thing.
Aye.
So, I'm the first guardsman you probably approached about this.
Aye. And unlike most of the guardsmen, I know we can actually trust you since you saved Lita's life.
Mm-hmm. Which one's Lita?
Lita is Zach's character. She is not here at the moment.
Okay. Can I trust you to keep this low? I just got my job back, and I don't want to lose it again, along with my head or my hands. Either way.
Don't worry, love. You and your job, and us and ours, they are miles apart. If anything happens to us, none of it will affect you.
I'm going to roll perception on them. Make sure. Oh, I'm just.
Did I get anything for my perception on Jayson?
Rowan just wants to make sure.
What are you rolling for specifically on Jayson?
Casing him.
He does look kind of intimidating in that city guardsman uniform. Like, this is clearly the uniform of the people you saw coming in and the people who were kind of giving you a hard time. So, but yeah,
What it looks like. What does the armor look like? I want it in my head. Jason, what does your armor look like?
From what I'm told, it's like The Witcher 3.
It's the Witcher 3. It's the Witcher 3 armor for the guards of Novigrad. It's a mix of red and white and black plate armor.
I'll look for it real quick.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the dominant colors are red and black. Like, there's black armor and like the underparts of it, like the shirt and the cloth and all that, is mainly red for the colors of Syria.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Jayson, from your role, these are sexy business ladies. Delilah in particular looks like she knows her business. She knows what she's talking about.
She looks like she could crush a watermelon in those thighs.
She also looks like she could hide a watermelon in her ample cleavage. But that's beside the point.
So Jason looks like those dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have a beard?
No.
He does not.
I have health. I don't grow either.
All right.
I'm assuming. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I was asking Ken, what does your pirate look like?
Cervantes, a young version of Cervantes from Soul Calibur.
Okay.
All right. But anyway, with all this in mind, Delilah looks at you. He was like, okay. He's like, okay. So, okay, handsome city guardsman. We as I'm sure you know, being the city, we are a new business, and we need to make sure we keep our new business, which means we need to talk to one of the three gangs in the city to make sure the other two don't bother us. I'm sure you know how it works.
Hey, hold up, man. I think Catherine's right. Maybe we should be talking about something like this outside of the elders' ears.
But yeah, Grant, for visual to answer your question like this, but without the hat and younger looking.
Okay. But yeah, like Nox is like, what's the word? Like adding on to Catherine's point. Maybe we should talk about this outside of the dwarf's ears.
It's like, perhaps you're right. It's like, it's like Margarita. Yeah, watch them for a little bit. We'll be right back. You do, like, as Delilah leads you back upstairs, like some guy in a yellow tunic runs up and is like, okay, all right, who asked for the drink?
Raise my hand.
He's like, here you go. Hey, stop hammering that wall! But you told me to hammer this one, not that one now.
Jayson, what are you drinking?
What is it?
You asked for a drink, and it appears he brought you back vodka.
That works.
It's 7:30 in the morning.
5 o'clock
And I'm
somewhere.
on duty.
It's 12:50 and you're drinking.
Well, I drink in the afternoon all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You never been to a barbecue?
24. Profession, because I'm assuming guards are used to being wary about people.
Oh yeah. This guy definitely looks like some sort of hoodlum, but he's not dangerous.
But the drink's not spiked or anything.
Oh no. That being said, you did notice a definite knife in his boot.
Who doesn't have one?
Yeah, who doesn't?
Alright, I drink it.
Alright. But yeah, Delilah leads you all back upstairs to one of the rooms on the second floor. She doesn't go to the third floor where Lita is probably still sleeping. And you see Joe's character Lima's room on the way there. The door's shut and it hasn't opened since. But she leads you past it and into actually her room. It's kind of small, but it's a bit cramped for all 5 of you. But it does. It's like, okay, getting back to business. Short story short, handsome guardsman, we need to get one of these gangs on our side so the other two won't bother us. And after talking about it, he decided that the underground was the best one to go with because they're the least likely to either kill us or take advantage of us.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
They're still criminals.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because it seems that saying no to all 3 of them is not an option.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And yeah, Jayson, you've been in this city long enough. You do know that these gangs do run a lot of businesses, and they do tend to extort the ones that are weak.
Tell me, does this Beggar King, does he have connections to the witch hunters?
Jayson, roll profession. That is something you'd know.
19.
The witch hunters would kill him on sight.
The witch hunters would kill you on sight.
No, they would kill the Beggar King on sight if they ever found him.
Yeah. Well, they'll kill someone on sight.
Yeah. They'll kill the Beggar King on sight if they ever found him, so it's likely no.
Okay, so I see.
Mm-hmm.
That improves his image in my image, or in my eyes.
Yeah, Jayson. You think the Syrian army and the city guards are bad when it comes to dealing with people they don't like? The witch hunters are worse. Like they have the full authority to just stab you where you stand and not give a fuck about it.
If they get in the picture, you're gonna have to at least triple the payment for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If they get in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you shouldn't be wearing your uniform if we're gonna go talk to these men.
Then what's the point of having a guardsman?
What?
Then what's the point of having a guardsman if I'm not in uniform?
He's got a point.
But
I'm not gonna be doing the dirty work. I'm just gonna be the one turning the other way.
Well, I can't fault him for that.
Might want to get rid of the name badge.
He doesn't have a name badge. He's wearing a recognizable uniform.
It says trainee.
Sign on his helmet. Totally clean.
Totally not dirty.
It's like
I'll just switch with Bob's, and Bob will get in trouble.
it's like
Which-
But I wasn't even in the city.
Damn it, Bob.
which brings us to my my next point that I wanted to talk about. She looks to you, Catherine. I was originally going to ask you because, like I said, you look like a thief. But since we have the handsome guardsman here, it's like maybe you know. Like, we don't actually know how to find the king of beggars. We need to find him if we're going to ask him not to kill us.
Do I need to
16.
16. Mike, you roll 2.
knowledge local?
Yeah, knowledge local.
Okay.
Also, I request you stop calling me handsome guardsman. You don't have to put that charm on me.
I was like, what would you prefer I call you, love? Because I call him like I see him.
Whatever. I don't care anymore.
I don't know, city life. What is
All right,
that
Rowan.
utensil you hold?
That's good enough.
It's a fork.
I would just shove these in a
Oh,
werewolf's
Alexa
eyes.
just walks in.
All right, so Mike first. So Mike, since you're new to this city, from what you've heard about this guy, he's kind of the patron saint of thieves, and you yourself are a thief. So you might be able to find him if you just look around on the streets and talk to the right people. Jayson,
you saint, yet he's still alive.
But yeah, Jayson, you know this. The King of Beggars is known as the patron saint of thieves and beggars, and actually also prostitutes, since they work on the streets as well.
Right.
But yeah,
Santa, you're right.
But yeah, all beggars and thieves in this city pay tribute to the King of Beggars. So if you were to find one of them, they should be able to lead you to him, provided they're willing to talk.
All the who? I'm sorry.
I was saying that the King of Beggars, you know this. He is the patron saint of beggars and thieves. So if you were to talk to one of them, they should be able to lead you to him, provided, of course, they're willing to talk. Like I said, patron saint of beggars, thieves. Beggars and thieves should know where he is.
I really that to the party.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like hearing this, Mike, you are a thief. So if anyone can probably find this guy, it's probably you. I mean, how many people have you stolen from thus far?
I financed the bar.
Yeah, you stole enough to finance the bar. So.
And I have an additional 500 in the bank. How much is a platinum piece worth?
Platinum is, I believe, 100 gold.
Where did you rob that from?
So I have almost 1,000 gold still.
Let me find it.
Like $500.
Well, I think I found that like really flawless ruby and a gold ring and sapphire. I don't know if I sold one of those.
I'll make the money once I start pumping out and stuff.
Yeah, your drugs under the street. We need to get you a hat.
Now we need to get.
Oh no, I was wrong. A platinum piece is 10 gold, not 100. Sorry, I was wrong.
Oh, still 300 gold.
But 24 to sniff for whatever. Maybe. Oh, okay, that was for earlier. But anyway,
No one can rob me really.
You have to literally do that.
like at that Delilah just looks between all of you and says like, so beggars and thieves.
Keep it in one area.
Well, we've reached the point where this is outside my area of expertise. So I'll just leave that to you guys now. If
Wait a minute. We need a writ of approval if we're gonna be entering the business with these guys. Something that's with your or Lita's name on it.
it's like at that, she looks right at you. Burchill and Catherine here represent this place now since they're co-owners. I'm sure they have all the authority they need to speak with this man.
Stationery, any or wax stamps or anything.
We're dealing with criminals, love. I don't think they deal in that sort of thing. Unless Rowan, do they? I don't know.
What?
Criminals do seem to have collateral. They're more of a business than you give them credit for.
She's asking if criminals deal in like paperwork or wax stamps or like writs of approval. To your knowledge, they don't. You don't need to roll for this.
Well, I know 22, so I know something.
Yeah, but yeah, like they really don't. They're criminals. I mean, maybe the repentless would do that because they're more shadowy businessmen. But the underground is the underground. They work at the bottom level.
My boss deal with that, like paperwork.
Yeah.
But yeah, still, these guys are bottom level. They're the streets.
Okay, syphilis.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, at that, Delilah stands back up and is like, well, I gotta go back downstairs and order these dwarves around. I'm sure the four of you, with all your heads together, should be able to come up with something.
And wait a minute, man. Before you go, can I have a bit of incentive for going on this mission? It's not money. I need certain medical tools.
At a whorehouse.
You never know whenever you need to perform medicine.
Well, you do you, man.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I'll talk to Margarita, see if she could come up with something.
I look at Jayson Jayson, I say, I don't trust other doctors. I can always do stuff upon myself if I need to be. I'm not technically lying.
Oh, he believes you.
Yes. I don't trust that doctors. I'll perform open heart surgery on myself.
You'd be like that Russian guy who performed his appendicitis
Oh
on
god.
himself.
Flashbacks to Lost.
He's like, meanwhile, flashback to Nox's mentor, and when he woke up, his skeleton was missing, and the doctor was never heard from again. That's how I lost my medical license. And anyway, so you guys know who you're looking for, and you have a lead on how to find him. How do you want to approach this?
Well, I'm gonna get my gear up. She's gonna go back to her room, get
I
her
got my
gear
gear on
on,
me already.
and I'm gonna roll. Well, she came down in a nighting gown, and she's gonna roll disguise on that. So that's
Nuatral.
unnatural 20
No, it says Nuatral.
for disguise.
Okay.
Because all
You
she
do-
has that's not covered is your face.
Okay.
People are that
You do actually do a pretty good job of an unnatural 20 with hiding your face. I mean, like, you don't have a mask yet,
Yeah.
but you with your fur and the things you do have, you do a pretty good job of making you not look like you.
Yep, and all the gear and everything's up.
Yeah, you got everything. Burchill, do you have your things?
Brownish, like more chestnut.
Yeah, I'll grab my crossbow, bolts, and sword.
She has red hair.
Does she look
That's
like a Vegeta or is she like a sexy cat?
I think it was Khajiit.
That just leaves Nox and Rowan in the same room. So yeah, the two of you got to wait for a few minutes while Catherine and Burchill get their gear.
Nico, need.
I can skip to that, or Grant, if you guys want to say anything to each other, that would work.
So,
Rowan's just drinking.
what kind of beggars should we go looking for?
What? What was that?
I mean,
What'd you say?
There's a lot of beggars out on these streets, probably. Which ones should we be looking more prominently for? The kids?
You're gonna be looking for the one. You're gonna be looking for the one that doesn't want to be noticed. You're gonna want to look like. I can't speak today. You're gonna
Drink more coffee.
You're gonna want to look for the one that everyone ignores. That everyone's not paying attention.
Are we getting into like John Wick levels of like hopeless?
Take the gold coin and shut up.
I don't know, Ken. Do you want to contribute to this conversation?
No, but I'm just going to go with your plan because, well, out of character, I don't have knowledge local or any stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do beggars usually like? Are they usually literally underground?
Usually.
No, underground's where the rat people live.
You guys don't know about that yet. There are no rat people in the city of Sanctuary. Everything is totally fine.
Something just.
Oh, the dash.
Yeah, there's no rat people.
Rat people of unusual size? I don't believe they exist.
You just see one walking over there, puts on a hat.
Oh, that's Jerry. He has a birth defect.
Where's your friend Tom? He has to go kill Jerry.
So do you guys leave, or are you guys talking about this still in the
There doesn't seem anything left to
Unless
talk
anyone
about,
else got
so...
a plan, my character doesn't know what cities well, so...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Butcher's just going to, I guess, take, what's my character's name?
Catherine.
Yeah, he's just going to take Catherine's lead on this.
All right.
Yeah, he goes, I'll follow you guys. He goes,
Because look at Butcher's skill, I don't think handle animals is going to be useful right now.
I am sworn to carry.
You never know. So,
I mean, okay, it was useful to get rid of the griffin, but...
So, as you all are walking outside of the under construction brothel, you hear someone by the gate shouting, "Hear ye, hear ye! News from the front! News from the front! The city of Aasimar taken by an army of Skorotel. Emperor Lysander runs screaming with his tail tucked between his legs. The enemy country of Skarngard in terror. More at 11.
Burchill shouts, capture that Emperor and shove a pike up his ass.
This man knows what he's talking about. We have a loyal Syrian. But yet, hear ye, news from the front. It just repeats.
More at 11. I don't know why that's cranking me up like a news crier thing. This just in, we have breaking news. My legs have been broken.
More at 11.
Ouch.
He's like, we read to our reporter in the South Corner. Jeff? Thanks, Tom! And so it's like...
We will now be listening to the news via flags.
And they cut to an eye in the sky, and it's a guy in a hot air balloon.
Smoke signal. What's the weather going to be like? It seems like it's going to be either cloudy or no. It's going to be blizzard.
What is he saying about my mother?
Oh, the thing is, you should not be saying that in the middle of the street, Tim. No, stop it. No, Tim, you're on air.
Tim, be professional for God's sake.
No freezer, no Yamate.
How the News Criers Union just chooses to operate its business aside. So you guys walk out to hear that sound, and it's a pretty nice day. There are a couple clouds, but it's not too bad.
What's the weather? Oh yeah, what time of year is it again? I forget.
It's it's spring. Summer is just starting.
Okay, so I'm not going to be overheating in my cleric's vestments.
Nah, you're fine.
Completely.
Oh, I got armor underneath, but I'm wearing like cleric's robes.
Yep.
Also, I have a map of the city in case you guys want to reference it. But just going off of the knowledge you guys have right now, where do you want to head?
To disguise my armor.
I should probably... What would I roll? Just perception?
What do you want to do?
I want to start looking around for beggars.
Well, like,
you don't need to roll perception for that. There are plenty of beggars. There are plenty of beggars on practically every street corner.
For certain types of beggars.
Okay. Oh, you want details? Roll perception then.
Okay, that is an 18.
I'm gonna roll to see if I smell one that has like actual rich stuff on them, like perfume or perhaps like one that's pretending to be a beggar.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for a squealer.
That ain't gonna happen. Nope. 7.
All right. I'll wait till you guys finish your rolls first, and then I'll go in order.
I guess I'll roll perception as well, just to help.
I got a 9.
That is a 6.
Mm-hmm. All right, Burchill, you don't see much, but yep. But yeah, Burchill, you don't see much.
Burchill doesn't see shit. She's just standing there like, I miss my boat.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Grant, unfortunately for your role, you're gonna have to get closer if you want to smell these people, because you're in a
not good. What am I gonna
do? Do you know about Bigby from The Wolf Among Us, how his sense of smell works?
Yeah, but he blocks it out with tar.
Yeah, it's kind of a similar thing. Like there are too many scents in the air right now. You need to get closer.
Okay, I'll get closer to one and I'll see if any of them have like rich stuff on them.
Yeah, like even with what you rolled, you're still getting too many scents at one time. Mike, just walking through the city streets right now, you're kind of an odd bunch. Most of the beggars you see look pretty standard. There's a couple old guys. One guy claims he used to be a soldier and he's missing an arm. One guy doesn't have legs and he's just sitting in a box. But what'd you roll again? Remind me.
18, right?
18.
Okay, and Jayson, you also rolled. Oh yeah, you rolled a 17. Both of these are good enough. Both of you see. There's one beggar who looks kind of young. Like he looks 17-ish. Like he could be. If he wanted to, he could probably be a guardsman, or he could be in the army, and he could be making some money. But instead, he's on the streets. And you see him turn a corner and leave. Both of you see this.
He is Prince Stardust. He ran away.
Yep.
I'll try and cut him off if you
When the
want.
Stardust ran away.
Okay, Jayson, you live in the city. You know where the alleys go. You don't need. Oh, you don't need. You don't need to roll for this.
Yeah.
I make sure Mike's character knows.
I rolled stealth.
I wasn't talking to you, Alexa.
God damn it, Jayson.
Do you guys let me and Grant know?
He's like,
I didn't. I just let Mike know.
okay, so
I guess I'll use stealth to follow as well.
but yeah, so
nat 20 for stealth.
okay, Jayson, you're going into another alley to cut him off. You know where you're going. What is actually your plan?
He has a sword.
I'm gonna throttle him.
And,
How bad if it doesn't work out?
and Mike, what are you doing?
Stealthily follow.
I guess I'll still.
And I use stealth as well, and like I said, I rolled a nat 20.
Okay.
I imagine
So,
it would look odd if a guardsman beat
so-
up a beggar.
Yeah,
So
it
I
would not
guess-
look good.
So I guess
With-
while
wait,
I'm being as stealthy as possible, I slowly pull out my sword.
You have the same.
Jayson, what are you saying?
I asked if it would look odd if a guard was beating up a beggar. Or
It would
harassing.
not look odd. In fact, it would actually look really normal.
That's what I
But
thought.
it's still not a good thing. They would not look at you well for that.
Stop resisting.
I'm in an
yeah,
alley though.
I
yeah.
got a 16
If they don't,
as well.
but Jayson, you also know this, being a Syrian guard. If they don't see it, it didn't happen.
Yep.
I mean, it's just a beggar. Who's gonna believe what a beggar says?
We're gonna have to
So-
kill him.
And I'm asking you for information. This is an odd paradox.
So, you follow. Like, are the three of you doing like social stealth, where you're just pretending to be normal, or are you actually trying to hide?
I'm trying not to be.
Like I said, I rolled nat 20. I'm like stealthily following the guy with like my hand on my sword.
Well, yeah, you're that. But like, are you actively trying to hide and follow him, or are you just like being normal?
I guess hide and follow.
Okay, you're hiding. Grant, what are you doing?
I'm with Mike, so I got a 16 for stealth, and I'm doing the same thing, like being lost in the crowd.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Actually, wait. Does he see you? Oh. So, Catherine, he doesn't see you. And Burchill, he doesn't see you. Grant, he definitely doesn't see you. However, all of your attention is focused on the beggar. That doesn't stop you when someone just wearing a brown tunic and he looks kind of like a street urchin just accidentally bumps into you. It's like, I'm so sorry, mate.
Who he bumped into?
He bumped into Grant.
Okay, is he bleeding?
No, he's not bleeding.
That's
He just
all
looks
I
like a
know.
street urchin.
I checked, I'm gonna wait. Are you sure? Like, is the class on my thing still on?
Yeah, everything is still where it should be.
Hang on. How do I, yeah, because I got, remember my booby traps, remember?
Yeah.
He said trap.
I did say trap.
I know.
So wait, how did the kid bump into me?
So it's not a kid. It's like it's an older man, but he was walking in the opposite direction and just like, oh, I'm so sorry.
All right, I'm gonna try to go with it and say, oh, not a big deal. I'm gonna also check myself to see if anything. Well, he'd only be able to steal my clothes because everything's in the satchel.
It's a person.
What's in your satchel?
Literally almost everything.
All right.
I rolled
But-
a sleight of hand on him.
Wait, you rolled sleight of hand on the guy who just stole from Grant.
Yeah, I'm pretty
How did he
close.
steal from me? I have everything in the satchel and it's booby trapped.
Sleight of hand.
Just like,
Pulls out a grenade.
No matter, because if he tried to steal from me, he should be bleeding. And I roll for smell to see if if I got him. Oh, shit.
okay, Mike, what did you roll to sleight of hand him?
16.
Holy fuck!
What?
Okay,
23. Is this fucker bleeding? He should be.
No. Here's what happened. Because, Catherine, you're a thief. You would probably know what he tried to do and what he did when he reacted. During that bump, he tried to run his hand over the satchel to unlock it, but he failed at it, so he got nothing. Grant, you don't know that. Grant, you don't know this. Catherine, this is just you insinuating.
Okay.
However, in trying to get away from Grant, you actually stole his coin purse. So he got out of this with negative gold, and he didn't see you.
How much do I have?
Like 5. He's a beggar. He's a street thief. He's got nothing.
Okay, so a 25 a smell. If I don't smell blood, I know he didn't succeed.
Yeah, he didn't succeed. He got out of this. He actually got out of this with negative gold because I rolled for him to see if he successfully stole from you. He didn't.
Yeah, I took precautions about thieves.
And my coin purse is under my outfit.
Right. So, I want both of you to roll an intelligence check real quick.
16.
16 as well.
Okay, you guys beat what I just rolled by 1.
Yeah.
So,
That's weird.
a thought just occurs to both of you. Delilah just finished telling you that the King of Beggars is the patron saint of beggars and thieves. This guy just tried to steal from you, which makes him a thief in this city.
Can I grab his shoulder?
Uh,
Need to roll strength or something?
roll an agility check to see if you can get to him.
Agility? What's agility?
Probably took off.
Like whatever
Dex?
constitutes agility. Like, yeah, roll Dex just to see if you can like quickly get through the crowd to him.
Well, I got a 22, so I think I have a
Okay.
chance of getting him.
Okay, important question. Grant, do you follow Catherine on this, or are you still following the beggar?
Mine went off the damn.
Grant keeps rolling his dice wrong.
Jayson, Kent, don't worry, I'll get back to you.
10 plus Dex is... 13. Well, just straight Dex, right?
Just straight dice.
No acrobatics or anything?
No, just your modifier.
So yeah, just 13.
Alright. So Grant, here's what happens. You see the guy, but right next to you, Catherine just seemingly disappears like a goddamn ninja. And the next time you see her, she's right on the tail of this guy. Catherine, like, you are ducking and weaving through these people. And Grant, she's kind of too far behind you at this point to like actively follow her. So Grant, you're left with a choice. Do you want to stick with the beggar, or do you want to break and go to Catherine?
Do I see where the pirate or the guard are?
Yeah, you know where they are.
You don't know I'm a pirate.
Yeah,
You don't know if it's a pirate, but you know where they are.
Well, they probably got that guy handled. This little shit just tried to steal from me, so...
Alright, so you're going with Catherine?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
I'm not very forgiving for people trying to steal my shit, which is why I got my whole thing booby-trapped.
Okay, important question before I cut to Ken and Jayson. Mike, what do you do to this guy once you reach him?
How close are we to an alley?
There are alleys everywhere.
I'm gonna basically kind of stealthily grab him and pull him into an alley in a way.
Roll to do that.
Roll stealth.
This is the.
You already rolled stealth. You already rolled stealth. You don't need to roll for that again. This is the roll to actually grab him.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I need to roll to grab him. What is that?
Do you not have a skill for that? Or-
Is there a grab skill? Is there a grapple skill?
I believe it's strength. I believe it's strength based.
Okay. So that is a 12.
What's your modifier?
I have no modifier.
Really? Neither do I, really.
I'm not a strength person.
Well, even... wait, is your strength just 12?
Mhm.
Well, then you should have
This is the pink pocket, right?
No, my strength is.
Well,
Oh, okay, so I'm stronger than
well, Mike, he rolled a 1, so it doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter how good this guy is. He doesn't even see you as you just run up behind him, put your hand over his mouth, and just pull him off into an alley. No one sees you, and Nox, you follow behind. Meanwhile, in a completely different alley,
We split the party.
Don't we always?
Oh crap, Grant's gonna die.
it's like
No, wait,
so-
Grant does well when he's by himself.
So,
Tack almost... That was the one time Tack almost died. The one time.
okay, so Jayson, you're going through an alley, knowing where he's going because you know this city, and sure enough, this guy's not very bright. He walks exactly to where you think he's gonna go. And he's right in front of you.
Grab him
Sure
by
enough.
the shoulder.
What?
Grab him by the shoulder.
No, he's not. He's not close enough for that yet.
Oh,
Here's what you see. Like you go in the alley. Like he sees you, the guardsman, and he tries to turn around and walk the other way, only to run right into Burchill, who's coming right in the alley. And you're not in stealth anymore, Ken. He sees you. You got your hand on his sword. He knows he's trapped. Does he run?
He's a rat guy? Probably not.
Okay. So seeing Burchill there, he immediately turns and runs, only to run right into you, Jayson, and fall on his ass.
Eat him.
So, but yeah, Jayson, he runs right into you. He almost forgot you were there, and he actually says, "Guard, help me! There's someone here trying to mug me!"
But Burchill just puts his hand up, saying, "I'm not here to mug you. We're just here to talk."
He's like, "You're a city guardsman. You gotta do something, right? Right?"
Burchill, I take my hand off my sword just to show. I'm just here to talk to you, young man.
We're in Syria. Shit.
He's like,
As I walk forward, just trying to look as non-threatening as possible.
he's like,
Should I roll charisma to try and not be threatening?
you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Roll charisma. Jayson, do you want to do anything?
Well, I want to see what's in the alley real quick.
Let's see, 18, so that's an unnatural 20.
Jayson, roll profession.
Daredevil, we're good.
Thank you. I was born in this alley.
Raised by it. I didn't see a
Molded by it.
man. By then it was blind.
And I'm gonna see how he reacts to Virgil before I do anything.
Dogs of war.
And I went through Vancouver's Chinatown in alleyway. That was oh god, I was
Go
still
to Chinatown in many
because
ways.
we were walking, we were wanting to explore, and we thought it'd be like Chinatown in San Francisco. It was not like Chinatown in San Francisco. Chinatown in San Francisco is kind of charming. That one, the one in Vancouver, is disgusting as all hell.
John, is it charming?
He lives in San Diego. He doesn't know what San Francisco is. He's never even seen the Redwoods.
I've been to San Francisco, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Jayson, that's what you get.
They got like,
And
birds in the windows.
Ken, for your charisma roll, he comes down a little bit and he's just like, okay. It's like, what about him? He points to Jayson.
Oh. I've never seen this man before in my life.
All right.
I was just screw it. Virgil, do your thing.
All right.
I'll walk away. Well, I'm blocking the exits.
Not too far. Not too far.
Yeah.
All right.
But Burchill, I looked at this young man like, some associates of mine are looking for someone, and I happen to notice you and think that perhaps you can help me.
Of course. People new to this city always just seem to think beggars know everything. I mean, what are we? Just an underground network of spies? Not all beggars know everything. Just tell me what you want, and I'll see what I know.
Well, I assumed you would, considering that a able-bodied young man like you could easily be a guardsman or be in the army, but you seem to choose to be a beggar.
That is none of your business. What do you want?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to be straightforward to it. Wait, do you have any idea where I could I guess beggars. Do you know where I could find someone who is higher up on the network of them?
You see him shiver for a moment. He just looks at you for a second and he's like, I know nothing. Like, I don't know anything. I work on my own.
Let's see.
And at that he just suddenly turns around and walks away. Jayson,
Grab him.
right where you are.
Grab him.
He's like,
I'm just trying to see. Should I roll anything? Let's see. What's the skill to try to see bullshit?
that'd be insight, or I guess perception.
Yeah, I have perception. I'll roll perception.
But yeah, Jayson, you don't need to roll to grab him. Like, he just walked right into you.
That is a 21.
You do not need insight to say that this man clearly got nervous on the implication that you were looking for the King of Beggars. With a city guardsman there who just grabbed him.
Burchill goes up to him like, look, this information would be much appreciated. I mean, if you help us, Burchill grabs like 10 crossbow bolts, holds 10 of these go for a single gold piece. I could give you these and you could sell them.
He's like,
I would give you actual gold, but I don't have any.
He's like, he just looks between you and the guardsman. He's like, I know nothing. Keep the bolts. In fact, you see him reach out in his pocket and pull like a gold. He slowly pulls out like 3 gold pieces. Like, just here, take them. I don't know anything.
Well, either you tell us what you know, or I bring you in and you explain why you took these 3 gold pieces from one of the local nobles.
His eyes go wide at what you say, and cut to Mike and Greg.
Okay.
While you do that, I'll be back.
I grabbed him. Did you even
Yeah,
see me grab him?
you grabbed him and pulled him into another alleyway. I want you to roll stealth to make sure that no one actually saw you go into this alley.
Me?
Yeah, you roll stealth because you grabbed him.
Look out.
Sure, do what you want.
You say playing lookout?
Mhm.
I'm just imagining him like having fun playing lookout.
Actually, yeah, 26.
Okay, good. No one saw you go in here. You're lucky that most of the inhabitants of this city are really dumb.
Unnatural 20 for me.
It's like medieval era.
Yeah.
Most of the
But yeah.
population can't even read.
Unnatural
Yeah, like-
20 for my stuff to make sure no one's watching us too. Like, I'll be like, I'll be close, but I'll be making sure no one sees us.
You just guard the yellow.
Okay.
I'll be close to, top too.
It's like, okay, so he actually rolled really well. No one sees you, but Mike, he's struggling, and he almost breaks out of your grasp, but you're still holding on to him. However, as he's struggling, you see a bit of his close move, and you see that he has a knife, and he's reaching for it.
What do I roll for, like, slap?
Roll dex or like intimidate or just whatever you think is relevant.
I guess I'll roll dex, 15.
What are you trying to do?
Smack his hand away and take the dagger.
Do you need any rope?
All right, 16.
I don't have the rope. I got chains.
Unfortunately, he was fast. Unfortunately, he was faster than you. He reaches the dagger and pulls it out. But okay, you're good. You have an opportunity to act first since you grabbed him. He's got a dagger in his hand, but like I said, you have the opportunity to act first.
I have my hand crossbow at my side, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
think I have the ability to pull that. Do I have the ability to pull that without burning an action?
You got quick draw, didn't you? No, that was Burchill that had quick
No,
draw.
I didn't get quick draw. No, I got combat reflexes, so attacks of
I have throw
opportunity.
anything, so I could throw.
This is
Throw
this
anything.
is technically an attack of opportunity because he didn't see you grab him.
Oh, this is an attack of opportunity.
What about me?
Technically it
If I
is.
see this happen, can I help her?
You can, but I want to see what Mike does first.
Okay,
Well,
yeah,
technically, if this is an attack of opportunity, I think it's combat reflexes that activates, and
Pathfinder's got
combat
some-
reflexes. You can make a number of additional attacks of opportunity per round equal to my dex bonus, so I can make 5.
Shit.
So what are you gonna do?
My dex
Is he wearing any armor?
No, he's just a guy. He's wearing normal street clothes and a cloak.
I'm going to use my serrated dagger actually and go for his arm that he is holding the dagger with.
Okay, roll the
Bleeding
hit.
dagger.
Okay, roll the hit.
You're gonna make him bleed.
You can heal.
No, I mean
You said you were a doctor, so that's...
I'm not a doctor, I'm an alchemist.
Right. That's, to hit, and I add my dex, I think, to that, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So that is a 14?
That is more than enough to hit a common man, as you, a trained assassin, very quickly just pull out your own dagger and...
Not even looking.
Okay, I just imagine you were probably holding on to him like this. You pull your hand off of his mouth, and then you reach for your own dagger and just go like this.
Sheath the dagger, put the hand back over mouth.
It's like he's screaming into your hand, and he's bleeding. He's bleeding fast. He's bleeding pretty bad.
You go healing.
I ain't gonna use my motions on him.
Just stop the bleeding. Do you have any bandages or such? We don't want him dead. Darling. No, I'm not gonna say that.
I don't have any bandages, but we're in an alleyway. Is there any trash?
Roll perception.
You know, you should really stop screaming right now. To steal from us.
17.
Are you that lucky?
Just any bit of trash to unplug the hole.
Have a skeet blanket.
You don't find any paper or anything that could bind him per se, but you do find bits of hay. You don't know why they're here.
Probably to keep the horse shit.
You.
Alright, I get the bit of hay and I shove them into his wound for her to keep the bleeding.
It's not doing a good job because it's fucking hay, but it will do for right now.
Yeah, this guy tried to rob me. Fuck him.
Alright, so, but yeah, Mike, he's still screaming into your hand, and he's not gonna stop.
Stop screaming if you want to live.
I checked the door and the
Roll intimidate, or roll intimidate or roll profession, whatever works.
I'll also put 16 in the
Profession?
door.
Yeah.
Oh, for the...
I got an 11. For intimidate.
You're lucky that the people of this city are really dumb.
I checked for 16 perception. Is there a door leading in this alleyway
Lego.
anywhere, or like a dumpster or something we can get behind so we can't be seen?
There's a barrel, but there are no doors.
The barrel will have to do. I go. Over there. I gesture towards the barrel.
I actually realized my dagger doesn't cause bleeding unless I crit.
Okay, so
Well, you still hit an unarmored guy right here. He was bleeding.
It's not bleeding damage, but in character, like the guy just got cut, so he is bleeding.
Yeah.
But he's not bleeding out.
Okay.
But I gesture, my tapio go over there, and I gesture towards the barrel.
I drag him over toward the barrel.
All right.
And I
He's
block
not-
their view from the alleyway.
But yeah, he's not screaming anymore. So you've got him more or less where you want him, but you never know. This guy might try something.
I pick up his dagger that he dropped on the ground.
It's really shitty.
I don't
It's
care,
really
that's money.
it's really shitty quality. It looks kind of like it looks like a kitchen knife that someone nicked.
I'll give that to Boris then.
No. What were you even thinking? Trying to rob us?
It's like
You
He's
seem
like-
really green and stupid.
it's like
I look like a priest too, so try to rob a priest.
it's like
Trying to rob a priest of the eternal fire. Very strange.
it's like
Don't say, not of the eternal fire. I just think a generic priest.
Trying to rob a priest then. I don't say eternal fire.
Yeah, 'cause
Alright.
they have
Yeah, that's fine.
fancy weird cloaks on.
Trying to rob a priest. Wow. No.
at that he just looks like it's like, who am I? Who the fuck are you? Who goes around stabbing people like that?
You pulled the dagger on me. I
I
have
just
to
wanted
defend
to-
myself.
It's like, well, whatever. You can't prove I stole from you. His eyes go wide when you pull out his coin purse, and he's like, how?
My gold in here.
That's a good.
How? When? He checks his, you see him check his own pocket. He doesn't have it anymore, and he's like, how? When?
How? I'm better than you. When? When you were trying to rob him.
All right. Okay, I get it. You're good. Now, can you let me go?
I'll let you have this back.
Shit.
If you tell me where the king is.
I don't. Does he? Oh. He's like, I don't know anything about the King of Beggars. Just keep the gold. Like, I don't care anymore.
Send 19. See if I can smell if he's lying.
Oh, he's definitely not lying. You didn't need a 19 to tell he was lying.
He goes, I look at you and I go, like he's lying.
Dagger up to his throat. You should really tell the truth. Anything.
He's not quite pissing his pants in fear, but
Great, another scent to smell.
he's not quite pissing his pants in fear, but he could be. But he's like,
Well, you're playing bad cop. Maybe I should play good cop.
How you look.
but
I go, buddy. All we want to do is meet with the man. We want to be on friendly relations to him. Just let us know the truth so we can have our little friendly meeting.
at that he looks between you guys and just says, Weeds Grove. He's in Weeds Grove.
Uh-oh. Ken heard Weeds Grove. He's going over there right now.
Damn it, the pirate ran.
Damn it, he knows.
Damn it, I know.
I'm from Georgia. But yeah, he
Right,
said.
Is he telling the truth this time?
Yeah, he appears to be. And cut back to Jayson and Ken.
Yay. So far, we're making a good team.
No, I'm good.
So this beggar that you cornered has just run right into you, and you're grabbing onto his arm. I want you to roll a strength check.
Uh-oh.
What?
My strength just me what I roll plus my mod?
Yeah, strength plus your mod.
That's just 7.
You're gonna cut his throat. My character's gonna.
I
Well,
rolled a 4.
Make sure you cut right.
he has no mods. He rolled an 18. He has pulled his arm out of you, and he is running.
This thing.
Like he is running like a motherfucker. He's running like
He just-
Usain Bolt.
He just gave me an excuse to run him down.
If you're gonna do it right here. It'll go.
Okay.
Burchill looks at him and is like, I guess
His blood is.
has diplomacy. Burchill looks at your kid and goes, so would you say diplomacy hasn't worked? And I slowly grab my crossbow.
Try not to make it too crippling.
A barbarian that was in the.
Okay, I put in a bolt and I shoot at him, particularly aiming for one of his legs.
I rolled some.
Roll to hit.
And a little bit of bloodthirsty.
Grant turns the corner. Hey guys! Ah!
Now 1!
Oh no! Grant, get down!
Okay.
Lita walks around the corner.
Not only do you miss, he misses and turns the corner back out into the street and is off. If you hoof it, you might be able to see where he goes.
Damn it, guys! He's gonna go to the criers now, and then we'll be all over the news.
Who's gonna listen to a beggar?
Yeah, who's gonna listen to a beggar? But even still,
Yeah, I go after him.
Some guy trying to steal a beggar right at my feet.
Okay, let's see.
both of you roll like in athletics or the equivalent of whatever to see if you can run out there before you lose him.
Why am I rolling 4s twice in a row? That's ridiculous. Oh, and in my armor, that's a -2, so I rolled a 2 technically.
I don't have it. I do not have athletics.
I am not interested.
So
So I guess that'd be a 20 with no bonus. Like that 20 no bonuses.
nat 20, no bonuses.
No, I don't have a nat 20. I'm asking, do I roll a d20 with no bonuses because I don't have athletics?
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, no bonuses. This is like a dex check.
Wait, dex. So do I add my dex or?
Yeah, add your dex because this is a
So
dex check.
so 15.
How good is he? You run out and you see where he went. He's off run. he's off running in some direction. It kind of looks like back the way you came. But yeah, if you hoof it, you can get him.
I'm gonna cut him off again.
Well,
I know the streets.
So I guess it depends if I'm hoofing it.
I want. Okay, Jayson, I want you to roll knowledge local to see if you can know where to run to cut him off this time. Ken,
Or
I want you
profession.
to roll what?
Or profession.
No, this is knowledge local. Profession is actually getting there.
What do you want me to roll?
Roll dex to see if you can roll dex to see if you can keep up with him.
Okay. I guess the 15 was just to see where he went, okay? Okay. Unnat 20.
Well, this motherfucker is fast. You'll give him that. You kind of get the impression that he's had practice at this, but you yourself are a career criminal, and you are able to keep up with him. You don't let him out of your sight. Jayson, you think you have an idea of where he's going? And roll profession to get there.
Unnat 20.
Okay. Ducking through the alleyways and pathways through the city that only you, as a city guardsman, would know. You run back out into the street ahead of Ken and the beggar, and you see the beggar running. Right. He doesn't see you yet because you're just coming out of the alley. How do you want to handle this?
I wait in the corner so that when he comes, I can clothesline him.
No, here's what you do. You scream, "Stop! You violated the law!"
Stop right there, citizen.
So, I'm trying to think of what role this would be to, like, hit him as he comes by. You know what? Just roll a strength check.
Nat 20.
Are you serious?
It's a 23 total, but nat 20.
Okay.
And I don't want to kill him, so don't pull that on me.
Here's what happens. Ken, you're chasing this man who looks like he's had practice running this route a few times because he's like going in and out of people, like trying to duck into an alley and then faking it. But you and your nat 20, you just know where he is every time because you never take your eyes off of him. Also, you're a ranger. That kind of helps with that. Only for him to run just down a busy street, and the street's actually so busy, it looks like the back the way you came from. But it's so busy, he doesn't even see Rowan walk right out and just...
He said clotheslines, you know.
Yeah, I know.
He ran into his forearm then.
Yeah, but even still, he just goes like...
Then I grab him, as he's on the ground, and grab him by the shirt and try to pull him away from everybody so we can have a little private chat.
It's like...
And then I make sure he sees me. Burchill sees me.
Not only do you think you might have broken his nose on your armor, but... Well, unfortunately, people are watching, and they saw you like knock out this beggar, and he's on the ground writhing in pain because he might have a broken nose.
City business. Guardsman business.
Oh, geez, that's hopping.
You guys are also lucky that the people in the city are really dumb. They just start talking to themselves and whatever, just go about their day. This shit is normal for them.
Who wants to be next, huh?
Are you not entertained?
So, Ken, you walk back up as you see
Really hot.
you see Rowan just pull this guy back aside.
Here, take it. It's really
And where do you take him?
It's like an IPA.
Just another alleyway, somewhere private.
All right.
Best eyes.
You don't need to roll this time. You know a good spot to take him. Like you just pull him into an alleyway and just sit him down like in a place where if he tries to run, he'll just run right into you guys again.
Yep.
So you just see me like, oh.
Burchill goes, "No, we tried to be nice about this, and we can tell that you're bullshitting us. So we're going to give you one more chance to give us the answers we need." And I have Intimidate, so I'll roll that.
Jayson, do you have Intimidate as well?
I have the law on my side. I'm super intimidating.
Nat 20!
I don't need. I'm not even gonna bother.
I haven't had one yet.
Will I? Oh, I got an 18, so
Well,
I don't ruin
Ken,
it. So.
I was thinking my
this
birthday was at
this
11.
beggar fought the law, and unfortunately for him, the law won. So, in defeat of the law, he just he knows when he's beaten. He just looks like all right. If I tell you where he is, though, you did not hear it from me.
I don't even know your name.
He's like, don't even say there was a beggar who told you. Just say someone.
You know what? You want if we swing the deal, if we learn the name of another beggar, I'll tell him that he told us.
Probably ask him a little more information, like what the villain is.
It doesn't concern you, Grant.
You know what? This beggar is feeling kind of devious, so he just says like, tell him Richie was the one who told you. Just doesn't matter who he is. Just tell him Richie told you.
Okay, I'll try to remember that.
It's like he's in Weeds Grove. The entrance is over by the Red Halls district. It's just around from where the shops are.
Did he just say she?
No.
Oh.
No, I didn't.
You misheard.
But yeah, having just learned the location, back to Grant and Mike.
Alright.
So yeah, all he's told you was that you're looking for a place called Weeds Grove.
I'm gonna need a little more detail from that.
It's like, and then it's just like, oh, alright. It's like, alright. If I show you, I can show you where it is. Is that good enough?
Okay, maybe we shouldn't tell him if he's
Yeah.
gonna leave us.
You have my word on my mother that should be enough.
Yeah, but we can't kill him outside of his own headquarters. That would be bad on us.
How far is his headquarters?
Well, I mean, if he's gonna lead us right to the door, I mean, he'd
Yeah,
be
yeah,
a little
yeah.
more helpful.
So what does he say? Anything else?
No, he just says I can show you.
Okay, we're gonna take precautions. We're gonna use my rope,
Yeah,
and we're gonna hold on.
I don't think that would work as effectively. Just tell us where to go. You're just going to run off and try to scream for help.
It's like, never lie to another thief. They always know when you're lying, and they'll always know what you'll do. All right. Red Halls district, around the shops. You'll see a door. It doesn't really look like a door. It just looks like part of the wall. But there's a window there. There's a window there. Someone will be looking out.
Sort of passphrase or
The password changes every week.
This week.
The password changes every week. I was supposed to get it from my contact this morning, but I was supposed to get it from my contact this morning, but I saw you guys and figured it would just be routine. He doesn't have it.
Shit. Well, he's useless at this point. Hold on, let me see. 13. Is he telling the truth?
Yeah, unfortunately for you guys, he is telling the truth. Like,
Okay.
I saw you guys and figured it would just be routine, you know?
And
Then I just get it and go back.
How often is the king there? Is he there usually all day?
Well, someone is there all day. You can't be too careful with that city watch the way it is now, especially with the damn Syrian army here. Ah!
How often do you guys have to check in?
We don't check in. We just show up when we need to.
Okay. Anything else you need to ask me?
Yeah, it's like He's like, yeah, you're new to this. You're new to this city, right?
Perhaps.
You might. He looks specifically at you, Catherine. You're new to this city, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't be asking for Wheats Grove if you're a thief.
Or I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah. At that, he starts laughing. Oh, if you're fucking with the king of beggars, you must have a death wish. Or you just don't care about your limbs. I don't know. I'm not judging. But if you're new to the... Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that you are new to this city. You might want to... You might just want to sit back and listen to what he has to say to you. Just save yourself and your fingers a favor. Don't argue with him.
Okay. I'm gonna roll to see if anybody, if we're still hidden in this alleyway.
Roll for it.
18 plus 4 is
22.
22.
From what you...
The barrel, right?
Yeah, you're still behind the barrel, but from what you can hear, there doesn't appear to be much.
I'm gonna say... Alright, is that all you need from him?
Yeah, that should be all.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna say something. Go. Hey, hold on a moment. I get out a jar. I'm like, right here.
Oh, you read my mind. Slits his throat.
Whoa!
And I'm gonna hold the jar up to collect his blood as it
No
gets out of it.
witnesses. He seems shifty. He'd probably tell the guard about it.
And he was talking about taking our fingers, so yeah, I'm gonna collect his blood as it squirts out, so it doesn't stain our hands.
And I have the dagger right about here.
Okay, you guys have just murdered a thief in an alley.
Yeah, but you said we were hidden.
Yeah.
And after I
Okay.
get enough blood, we're gonna stuff him in that barrel.
All right. So,
And you can't really scream effectively when you have a hole in your throat.
Mm-hmm. How much blood do I get in this jar, by the way?
Mike, I want you to do a quick strength check because he's struggling.
9.
I mean, he's got a few seconds of life. You rolled a 6. You're fine.
This guy sucks.
All right, how many jars worth of blood do I get from him?
How big is the jar?
Like a pickle jar?
Christ! What are you doing with all that blood?
You don't know what to do
John,
with
you
it.
sold us on this game by saying we're the villains. You should be shocked.
Are you shocked?
Not really, but I didn't expect you to have pickle jars for blood. Okay,
What
you
else do I have
get
pickle
blood.
jars for?
He's like Arya with all the jars of blood.
And the staple of skulls.
Okay, it doesn't get quite to the top before it becomes a trickle, Grant, but it's pretty close.
I go in the barrel. I tell her. Wait, also let's search him, see if he's got anything else useful.
Oh, okay. Let's try to get Robin to it.
Roll for search. Roll for
Roll perception.
Or corpse looting, whatever you call it.
Jar of blood. Take away
21.
You get. He doesn't have much on him, but you do take his clothes. You do.
I'm not taking his clothes.
Well, you already got his coin purse and his dagger. Those were like the only valuables he had on him.
Oh wait,
You-
not Arya. God damn it.
You also get his cloak. It's kind of shitty, but it's a cloak.
I'll
Might come in
leave
handy.
it on him.
Oh wait, hold on a second. You got a knife, right?
I have.
Because I don't have any surgical gear yet.
I have 3 daggers.
Okay, I ask you. All right, can you get his ear? Can you get his ears, his eyes, and his tongue, please? They're good for their their ingredients.
Hands you a regular dagger.
You're better. You probably got better skill at this, man.
Keep watch.
Okay, I keep watch.
I'm rolling dex, I assume. This is not
Hold on,
my
I'm not, you know what I'm about to do to the person we questioned? I'm
What?
about to give him money for his nose, and you guys are to kill this guy and stealing his blood.
You're
Are we
stealing
also getting his
blood,
human
yours and his
horn?
tongue.
Well, we don't have time to get his organs. We're in public.
Oh, good lord, I don't want to know what you guys do.
You just put him over your back, go back to the bar.
This guy's got no sympathy for me. He tried to steal.
Lord have mercy.
I'm rolling a 14 for dex.
Oh, God.
You
Get his teeth if you can too.
okay? You know what, Mike? Because it's a 14, you botch up the cutting of the ears a little bit and go deeper into his skull. But you don't care about this man, so you don't care that you're defiling a corpse. And as for the tongue, you just go, here you go.
And the eyes?
You didn't ask for the eyes.
Yeah, I think from this session alone, we determined who are the two most evil members of this group.
I'm not evil. I'm using a body for all
I'm
its
going
parts.
to
you are not allowed to say that.
What did you expect? Okay,
Okay,
Jayson, you knew what you were going into. With Grant.
I'm waging a war on the...
Okay,
on
I
the-
rolled a
on
nat
the
20
witch
for luck.
hunters. I need
Surprisingly,
resources.
Catherine gets the eyes completely untouched.
Okay.
Okay, let me write that down. Hey, Jayson, I'm going to war against the witch hunters. I need all my resources. I need ingredients.
Do I need to
Okay.
roll
I
again?
mean, I call fellow humans, humans, but you call them ingredients. That's cool.
Hey, he's a thief. He doesn't count.
Just walks in.
Oh, you're a thief!
Wow, you all look like a
Everyone's a
nice
thief.
pile
We're all
of
thieves.
ingredients.
So,
Even
let us
Rochelle
take
looks
this
disgusting,
time
Grant.
to cut back to Ken and Jayson, who have just given the beggar a bit of money for his information and sent him off.
No, that's him off yet. What? No, I still want to talk to him.
I just want to know how much money it would cost.
And a quill. So I'm gonna put a number.
Like,
Nothing fancy, just enough to.
I need fire. I need
roll perception.
I was just gonna kill him.
Like, roll profession, actually.
Oh, that's 22.
Give him, like 5 or 6 gold pieces. It's not that bad. The blood just makes it look worse.
I give him 5, so he doesn't hate us too much for that.
Alright. Alright. So, do you send him off now?
No, I said I wanted to talk to him.
Alright, well, say what you gotta say.
I'm just giving him money.
Burchill, as he gives the gold, Burchill goes, I noticed how fast you ran back there, kid. What's your name?
What is his name? This was just a random guy.
Kaiser Soze it.
No, I'm not gonna Kaiser Soze this.
So we just kill the guy and then we find out.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go halfway on this one with you, Jayson. Kai. My name is Kai.
It's like, he goes, okay, Kai, I'll try to remember you, because, Burchill goes, with skills like that, I may be able to find use for you if a certain ship comes in the harbor.
Alright, whatever, man. Just, don't hit me in the nose again.
Don't run again.
And do you send him off?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, he's giving you directions on where to go. So do you guys head there?
We should probably grab the other two first.
Right, do you remember where they went?
No.
Alright, so, how do you guys want to handle this? Like, how do you guys want to get back together?
Let's see, I have track. Can I try to use that to find them?
Let's wait till we all go out to the square, because I don't think you want to walk in on us like the second.
Oh, it's we can follow the horrifying sense of crime against nature and.
Because wait, we have to put his body in the barrel first.
No, I'm gonna stab it up.
Good Lord, what do you?
No, it's easier if we hide it. That way, less.
Let's just say you put the. Let's just say you opened the barrel. The barrel was full of cheese. You dumped out the cheese and put the body in there.
Collect the cheese.
No. I have some paper and a quill. I'm going to dip in the blood and write a number 4 on it.
That's ominous.
And I'm gonna use a shitty dagger.
I hand you the shitty dagger.
And I'm gonna stab it into his chest with the number 4 on that one.
Okay. Can I collect the cheese still?
Sure, you could collect the cheese. You could probably only carry one wheel of cheese, but you still collect the cheese.
Can't murder on an empty stomach.
But seriously, can I use track to try to find Grant and Mike?
Sure. Why not?
This man, he was killed.
Let's see,
If you do it, I can clean it off. I do got stuff for that. She literally grab there.
9.
Unfortunately, all this running has made you lose track. You don't remember which alley they went, or if they went down an alley at all. However, it does occur to you that with a 9, you kind of know where to go. Hopefully, they figured out something from their guy.
I tried.
Yeah, you try.
Do I have
So what do you guys want to do?
Oh, I have a backpack.
I guess go for the direction that Kai gave us.
Okay.
Mike, Grant, what do you guys do?
Well, since we're done with this piece of shit, you want to go find the others?
Well, I basically did what I did. Put him in there, put the number 4 onto that, and stabbed it into his chest.
And then we both got a wheel of cheese to put in our backpacks.
No questioning about why I put a number. No questioning about why I put a number 4 on him.
I don't question your job. You're not questioning why he likes you. You didn't question why he wanted those parts. You asked no.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
now I remember. You're a
I'm
program.
not gonna put a number 4 on there. I'm gonna put a number 1.
Okay, fine. You put a number. Let's just say that. A number.
No.
Okay,
No,
fine.
One makes it feel like you're starting 4 actually makes it more mysterious because they'll be looking for all the other 3 victims and never find them.
Make it 3 then.
Alright, fine. You put a number.
No, I imagine you did 4 net. Now 1, no 3, 413.
So,
Yeah, he likes you. You can ask questions.
yeah.
If I end up having to investigate you, Mike, I'm not gonna go easy on you.
Bring it. What is your armor class?
+8. He has good quality armor as a city guardsman.
The armor doesn't defend against fire.
It doesn't?
I have a cat's paw dagger that goes through armor.
Oh yeah, you do.
So.
Oh, by the way, you said you're half elf, right, Jayson?
Yeah.
Are you a fan of those ears?
Anyway, where do you guys just all go there, or do you go anywhere else?
Let's just walk back into the square like nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
You two aren't with them anymore. You guys are separated.
I'll meet you guys at that point. I'm gonna go dress into something less guardsman-y.
I rolled a 17 to search for his or the pirate scent.
You kind of smell where they ran. You think you have a trail, but you're not certain.
It might be over there. I'm catching whiffs from over there.
Might as well.
You're not going to question why he has a suddenly amazing sense of smell?
They saw me use this back in the cave.
I'm not questioning.
Alright, fine. Well, you did just give him eyeballs, so...
She's not questioning. I didn't question why she put a 4. We're good.
3.
This relationship is working fantastically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, eventually walking around, following scent, I'll just say, you find Burchill, but Rowan's gone. Ken, you know where he went. He said he's gonna get out of his guardsman uniform. But you know where to go.
Yes. I guess if I run into the doctor, Birch goes, so did you find anything? Because I got directions.
Well, we found a beggar tried to steal from me. And we found out where the king is.
Same here. Well, minus the stealing part. He more thought that I was trying to steal from him.
Let's compare notes. He says we're on, what was the street again, John?
He said where you're going was in the Red Halls district, like over by all the shops.
By the shops, there's a door that doesn't look like a door, but it's got a window.
You didn't get that detail, Ken, but that sounds right.
Yeah, I forgot what I was told. All I remember was red doors.
Also, we were warned, don't argue with the king, because he likes taking fingers, so he might be a hard ass.
Alright. So,
Burchill goes, also, what the guy I got information from, he told me that if we see the king, to tell him that Richie sent us.
Richie sent us. That might have helped, because we're supposed to get there's supposed to be a passphrase, but our contact didn't know it.
Didn't know it. He wasn't very useful.
alright.
By the way, where's the guard?
He went to get out of his uniform.
Oh,
Probably best for where we're going.
More than likely, yeah. Otherwise, they just run.
Alright.
Or they kill me and my mother will never hear from me again.
So, should we just skip to you guys going there?
Alright.
You guys get to where you guys were told to go. Not good for explosions, but good for stealth. Alright. So, should I just cut to an hour later? You say, Jayson, you got your street clothes and you meet over there?
Armor.
Alright.
Why are we walking? Why don't we take a taxi if it's on the other side of town?
You guys can walk there, and there are no taxis in the city.
Oh, well, I sold my horse, so I guess we gotta walk.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold my. I'm going to like put my my investments like more protectively around my stuff, so we don't have another beggar that I have to go murder.
Yeah. Plus I threw.
Wait, you said you didn't murder him. You said Mike did.
No, well, assisted murder. There we
Even
go.
the weirder thing is he was missing several eyes, ears, tongue, and he still had the gold on him. Weird.
So,
I didn't take
you guys all meet. You guys all meet with the directions you were given.
Wait,
Everyone can.
Did you hear that? What Mike said?
What?
He left his gold pouch on the beggar to make the serial killer thing more effective.
All right. But yeah. Okay, you guys are all meet back up like an hour later where you were told to.
on the way there.
Just anybody?
Anybody.
Roll for it.
Do me, I don't want
How
you to get
many
injured.
times?
Just one.
Yeah, don't do me, otherwise you'll get injured.
Oh, that's not good.
What?
Rolled a 2,
Oh,
so
shit.
6.
You got nothing. Like you saw no good targets on the way here.
Yeah, just so you know, even if
All right. So, you guys will meet up there. I want everyone who can to roll perception. Jayson, you can roll perception on this one.
Yeah.
even if you succeed, but you also the nature of the thing I do.
Also, Jayson, since you're no longer wearing your guardsman armor, you lose your +8 bonus and just whatever your armor is.
It's +5 now.
+5.
Not too bad.
Okay.
So what, does he just have a backpack with his guard uniform in it?
No,
Yeah,
you
I
have to go
stopped
home.
by my house. Because I have a house.
So wait,
Apartment.
we
Thing.
hung down that alleyway for an hour?
No, you guys just.
I met you guys there.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
I give one, the pirate one of the cheese wheels. Now we all, 3 of us have a cheese wheel.
Ken, do you accept the cheese wheel?
To accept the cheese wheel.
All right,
Three of us have
fine.
a cheese wheel. Jayson, would you like a cheese wheel?
Yeah, alright.
So each of us has a cheese wheel now.
All right, you know every one of you now has a cheese wheel. I don't know what you'll do with it, but okay.
I'm gonna eat it.
Well, you see, you throw it into the sewer,
Aww.
and the rats just come up.
All right.
Gain experience from that if we poison it.
11 profession.
Here's Gavin.
Mike, what'd you roll for perception?
Let me roll. 16.
Oh, this beer is awful. I hate it.
Mike, you're the only one who sees it.
Oh, I haven't rolled yet.
Oh,
Sorry. Well, I don't see it. I only got a 9.
the DC was 15.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
well, I'm the only one that passed,
Yeah,
I guess.
you're the only one who sees it. You guys all look around, like you're pretty sure you're at the spot where you say it, but none of you see anything. Then, Mike, you just looking around notice a very small square window in a very odd place. And then just looking at the wall there, it's cut out. It looks like it's cut out in the shape of a door. That might be where you gotta go.
And what was the password?
There's no door handle, but you're pretty sure that's a door.
What was it, Ken? Richie sent us?
Yeah,
We
Richie.
need to say something, and we didn't get a password.
She pointed to where the door would be.
All right.
Right there.
All right.
Okay, how dark is it right now? What time? What's the time?
It's like noon.
Okay, we gotta find a way to open this door without it being noticeable. We gotta tell the guy Richie sent us. Who's the tallest out of all of us? I'm kind of an average height guy.
I am 5'9".
Let's see. Let's see, going up. I did not buy a height for Burchill.
I'm 5'8". I'm an inch shorter than Jayson. How tall are you?
Mike?
She's about 6'1".
Okay, you're the tallest, so you should probably stay.
I was going to say, I'll just say Burchill 6'1". I was about to say that, so I guess we're the same.
I think yeah, she's an Amazon low height.
All right.
The shortest, Felipe is the shortest character, but this guy's like the averages I played.
So, how do you guys want to handle this?
Catherine will, I guess, go in the back.
There is no back. You see no other way into this place.
Well,
I guess.
No, behind us, I think he means, so that.
Oh, okay.
From the street.
I guess I roll perception to see if there's anyone looking in this direction.
Yeah, I do that too.
Everyone.
Oh! Call the guard control here. I want to find out. I want to try to think about that.
That's a profession roll.
Yeah. And now it is 25.
Holy shit.
Okay, Jayson, you know this. There are guards who do occasionally patrol here, but you also know this. None of the guards ever go to Weeds Grove. You do remember that there was one guard who thought he was a big shot and he would just go there and get the King of Beggars arrested? you found his body in the moat outside the city.
Right.
So yeah, it's just like there are occasionally guards patrolling this area, but you get the feeling that if they know about this place, they're not going anywhere near it.
I relay that to the party that we should be okay, but someone should probably keep an eye out.
All right. What did you roll for perception?
I run chat 13 perception.
Okay, 13. Grant?
14.
As far as you guys can tell, you're fine.
Okay,
So-
so where do we knock? That's who's knocking, by the way. Who looks most like a beggar? I look like a priest. The pirate, I guess. Guys,
I don't know.
I am not weighing in on this.
Wait, what?
do you,
It is
do
Brad.
you look most like a beggar? I look like a priest with long hair. Jayson looks like a guard, and she's a.
I look like a fighter, not a guard.
As far as I can, I just look like a guy with like pants and like a maroon jacket. I don't think I specifically look like a pirate.
Well, I guess you could be the most. Well, a priest could be a beggar, I guess. I do have long hair. Should I knock? Just know I have no charisma.
All you gotta do is knock. We'll do the talking.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess since I'm the shortest of the bunch, I'll knock.
All right.
I give a.
Yeah.
You see the window open up, and like you just see a pair of eyes looking out. He just looks between all of you. Password.
Richie sent us.
That ain't the password.
Yeah, but Richie sent us, and he didn't happen to give us that password. He declined to mention it.
Hmm. He looks between all of you, and he just says, "All right." He's like, "All right." Let's just say, let's say for the sake of argument that bitch did say yeah. Yep. You all don't look like gods, and if you were, you'd be stupid to just walk up here.
Right.
So there might be a way I could let you in. But you gotta contribute to the grove. 50 gold.
50 gold.
Hold on, let me see what I got on me.
I don't have
that's
anything.
me.
I don't have a single gold on me.
I'm not paying for all of you.
I'm not paying for you.
How about this? How about a business venture? I'm offering for protection full time.
Ah.
How about fuck you? I got all the protection on me. 50 gold and not.
No. We're offering to become full-time business ventures with your boss. We need, and that's a lot more than 50 he'll ever give. We're representatives in a way.
This is like. So tell you what. How about this? You pay the 50 gold, and I'll tell the boss who said that. If this business venture is what you say it is, you guys will make back 50 gold in no time.
Is he telling the truth? 14.
This is 50 each.
No, just for gold in general.
Ah, okay. That's not bad.
Yeah, I have money. I could give crossbow bolts, but like it's like 10 for a single gold piece. So if I gave all my crossbow bolts, that's like only 9 gold, and then I'm goldless.
4 people for $50. What does that divide into? Like.
Okay, Grant, would it be better to text you if I wanted to send you something only you would know?
Yeah, I got my phone.
Okay.
I don't know what the cheese wheel's worth anything.
Oh my god, just give this over. He's crazy.
No, I'm seriously asking that. I mean, it's food to the beggars.
That cheese might go along. Yeah, we stole from that barrel. We don't even know what the cheese is worth. We'll have to roll to see how much cheese is worth in this town because it takes a lot to make cheese. Do we have some sake?
I guess.
The one that's in the fridge.
Yeah.
I haven't tried that one. Yeah, you drink the Kraken. What's the one in the fridge?
It's apple.
That sounds good. Have you had it?
No. Well, yeah. I have
Let's
it.
both have it. Now you can do it. It's $2.28. Oh, dude, we should stop by the brewery at some time. They're making the peanut butter. They told us they're canning the peanut butter porter.
Yeah. All right, Grant. I just sent you a text.
Okay, waiting for it to go through the waves. There we go.
But seriously, can the cheese be off its payment? I mean, the bagels and its food.
Okay, I go. Come on,
Like,
50.
do I have to roll charisma for the cheese? I don't know. I'm asking serious questions here.
I don't know.
How much is cheese normally worth in the town? We'd have to figure that out first.
Like a single gold piece.
Ah, shit. How big is this wheel of cheese?
The wheel of cheese is probably worth like 5.
Okay, so... Shit, we should have collected more cheese, but we only have so much room in our backpacks.
I mean, if we give them all the cheese, that's 20 gold pieces.
Okay, hold on a second, though. I say this, I went, hold on a second. I don't think 50 is the normal procedure around here.
Oh, God.
Wouldn't it normally be maybe 5 apiece?
Well, now it's gone up to 500.
What do I gotta roll?
How about stab you in the face?
What do I gotta roll for that, John?
That's a charisma roll, unfortunately.
Fuck me.
Roll it.
I'm not good at charisma. Shit.
Well, you're the only one to try this.
15, so that means it's actually 16.
Not bad, though. He just looks right at you and just says, "It's like 35, fuck off." Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright,
Like I said, if we dressed up the cheese wheels are worth 5 each for all 4 of the cheese wheels we have, that's 20 gold.
Gold and nothing. I don't want your damn cheese wheels.
It's pretty good cheese.
Do you know this?
well, we got it out of a barrel, so it's gotta be good. They were aging it. Oh, hold on a second. Mike's on the phone, guys. Go ahead now.
Wrong number.
Oh, never mind then. Wait,
It's like 35 and nothing. I don't want your damn cheese wheels.
Oh, that's pretty good. You don't just have regular like plastic cups? That's pretty good.
Yep.
I thought sake was always supposed to be hot, but this is pretty good. Alright, so 35. Alright, 4 divided by 35. Come on, guys, do the math for me.
So,
You have a phone.
I can't do it right now. I've had 6 beers.
Bullshit, you've had 4.
No, I've had actually 5. This will be my sixth.
That's about 9 each, but I don't have any. So that's I guess 45 divided by 3, so that'd be 15 each from you guys.
whatever.
Okay, so so you'll owe us $9. Take us out to dinner. That should probably make it up for it.
You can have my cheese.
$15. Can you?
Yeah.
All right, I give him $15.
Dude, I'll take the cheese.
Alright. Do all of you except for Ken give him the 15 gold?
400.
Yeah, I give him.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm being punished for investing into the brothel.
No, I give him 2,
That was your choice what to do with your money.
but I could also afford.
I can give them drugs later, so I'll be living
You
there for
can
free.
give them drugs.
So at that, you hear a series of locks from the other side, and just like, follow me.
Thanks.
So you guys enter Weeds Grove, and Grant, you being who you are, I want you to roll a Constitution check.
Ah, fuck, it smells in here, doesn't it? 13
That's a way for 35, but it's more like 12 gold each, but...
15 Constitution.
You keep yourself together. You can manage to not make yourself throw up. This place smells like shit. That's not a figure of speech either. That's actually what it smells like. Like that. Jayson, you've only heard about this place. Being a city guardsman, you've never actually been here. You don't think you've seen the dirtier part of the city. Like this place looks like it's been ignored by anyone who ever cleans anything here. But yeah, like there's more homeless people in just this one alley than you guys have ever seen in this city. there are like a couple of guys who are obviously thieves, just talking about how much they stole. One guy's doing that thing Bishop did with the knife, where he stabs it between his fingers.
Wait. This door leads into an alleyway?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, so it's like a space door.
Yeah.
Like it leads from one wall to another. It's not actually a house.
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't a house. It just leads into an alleyway behind it.
We're going through Diagon Alley.
Diagon Alley.
This isn't magic. It was just a cleverly disguised door.
You know what I mean.
But yeah, like this isn't Mos Eisley, but you guys in the time you've been in this city don't think you've ever seen a more wretched hive of scum and infamy.
Is there a roof or is it just open air?
It's open air. Still smells.
So even with rain, it doesn't help.
Mm-hmm. So this guy leads you through the alley. It doesn't take you that long. He actually takes you to a place that looks remotely similar to a house in this alley. He leads you up a small flight of stairs into a door and just says inside. It's like say what you gotta say and then get out of here. King doesn't like to be waited. King doesn't like to be kept too long. No. So, and with that, he goes back to his post.
Is there any other shops on the street, or is it just one long alley to this house?
Let's focus today.
Yep. It's roll perception if you want to find a shop.
No, I mean, is that all that's here? Is that house?
No, this is the only thing that looks like it could be a house. There's some carved out sections of the building that look like they're sheltered from the rain. There's some bedding out there. One guy just has a rollout looking up at the sky. But yeah, this is the only thing that looks like it could be a house here.
Well, that's obviously where a king of beggars would live.
Mm-hmm.
The one house out of nothing.
Yeah.
Is it is the door open or do we have to knock?
The door is open, but you guys still have to physically open it.
Should I open it, guys?
I mean, does it really matter who opens it?
I knock. I don't want to be rude.
In going to knock, the door just falls open.
What?
And
Wait, what do you mean by fall?
It just goes like.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I thought you meant it just went off its hinges.
No, you're not that strong.
Hello?
You guys can actually hear people talking as the door falls open.
Follow the voices? I suppose.
Yeah, I guess we enter.
All right.
Out in front. I have no charisma.
As you walk in, this is the conversation that you hear. Allow me to make one thing perfectly clear to you. My associates and I will manage just fine without you or any other mages. Without us, you and all your friends are just fodder for the city god. I understand that perfectly clear, your lordship. And he's like, as soon as you guys enter, however, you see the two people talking. They both look at you. Here is one of them. Let's see which picture is the best one. Yeah, let's go with this one.
Yeah, mages are being hunted by the witches. They might be good allies.
But yeah, here is one guy. Here's one of the guys.
Ah, it's the governor of pirates.
Mm-hmm. And here's the other one.
The other one is
Hawk.
Hawk.
Hawk from the not very good Dragon Age game.
I've still not played any Dragon Age game.
Don't play Dragon Age.
Okay, which one's the king? The old guy or the
You
guy?
guys don't know.
Which one smells like he would be the beggar king?
Well, before you guys can do any rolls, the Jonathan Price-looking guy just says, I think it would be best if we continue this conversation another time. At that, the guy who looks like Hawk, he just up and leaves. Although he does shoot this odd glare at you guys as he walks out.
he's a mage, then he might be a good ally later because they're being hunted.
Maybe. Too bad Zach's not here.
I gotta use mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have charisma, some of you talk.
Okay, who has best charisma out of the three of us? I have +2.
Well, if you guys aren't starting the conversation, while you guys are arguing who's going to start the conversation, Jonathan Price just looks between all of you and just says, I do not recognize any of you, which means you either work for one of my enemies, or you are new to this city. Which is it?
Well, I would like to let you know that it is the more enjoyable those solutions of the latter, or maybe it's the former if you wanted a good fight. But no, we are here because we're new to the city and we have a bit of a proposition for you.
People are coming into my house asking for propositions.
Well,
it's usually not the way it works here.
Well, my associates and I have recently started a business, and we pretty much heard that it is best that there are several groups in the city that will more than likely want to oversee us, and well, we kind of figured that we kind of looked at the options and figured that you were the most trustworthy of them.
What is this business?
Well, I am not the head owner of this. I honestly don't know where she is. I am one of the people that provided it, and it is a kind of, well, I guess I'll not be around the bush. It is a boss brothel.
So a brothel, if you will. So you're in the business of peddling flesh. Fair choice of business in a city such as this. I see why you would want to come to me. Someone who would has to look over the girls. Someone who actually has respect for people who work on the streets. But you still haven't answered the most important question. Why should I care? Like, what do I get out of this?
Well, would you rather have one of your enemies like overseeing us?
I don't care. If you guys go to the butchers, they'll just squeeze everything out of you. I lose nothing. If you guys go to the Repentless, well, that entirely would depend on you. But you guys chose to come to me. Why should I care?
Okay, wait. All right, let's think about this. He's a bandit king. Why would he care?
Baker King.
Well, because he just said he cared about the downtrodden. All right, guys. We were asked to ask for protection, so we're obviously going to be kicking money up to him, right?
Yeah.
Well, clearly, since we're asking for protection, you'll clearly get. We will clearly pay you for said protection.
Wars do not go out of business.
Do you say that? Like, do you actually say that?
Well, probably not that crassly. That's Grant talking.
Well, how do you say it?
Shit. Okay.
And skin never goes out of business.
Yeah. You say that. You said it before I did.
And skin never goes out of business. No one loves sport.
You are indeed correct. Especially with this nation's great army here. There's more of a demand for it now. But I have prostitutes that I already look over who work out on the streets. What does a brothel matter to me?
More organized, more avenue of business, liquor, whores, drugs.
And organization.
Hold your tongue right there. The others are fine. I do not care for the business of narcotics and never will. That is your own business. If you prefer to go that route, you will not get protection from me.
We're not into that, but people can take those we keep the skin clean, but the ones using it, they're always looking for a fix. Not a fix. Looking for a shit. All right, sorry, I've had a few drinks, but what's the word I'm looking for? The one where they want to get fucked. They're looking for
horny.
No, there's another word for it. I know it. I've heard it.
They're looking for a place to pop their cork.
Okay, that's a good thing. As good as a saying as I can say. But they're always looking for that. It's more organized. There's ledgers for it. As an actual business, it kicks up more than just a random one on the side. The junkies always want a woman, and they will spend whatever money they have.
Plus it kicks up taxes, so the city doesn't care.
Yeah.
They don't really get it from the street, but they get it from a business, and they won't care.
Yeah, with a business, there's set prices. Like, no one will try to, there's protection for the girls. There's no one going to be a rapist.
Yeah. No city guard.
Yeah, screw those guys.
Yeah, screw those guys. You're still, that'd be funny, you say that and you walk in wearing it. Yeah, screw those guys. Aren't you wearing armor? I found it.
Well, screw you too.
I think we're making a pretty good case here.
No, I understand that you have plenty to look over, but other than the money, isn't it always good to have more allies?
What do they have to lose?
Yeah.
Especially in this day and age when the witch hunters are trying to ruin everything.
He just looks over all of you for a little bit, and he smiles to himself, and then says, "You all make a very interesting argument. I mean, the butchers have triplicate, and the repentless have the passiflora. Maybe it's time I look into an actual business in that front of my own. It's like, and besides, you're right. Maybe some of the girls do actually need a place to work. That's not the streets."
And it might not just be the girls either. If you have any able-bodied young of the less fortunate, bodyguards are always in use. Could be of use as place. Bouncers, yeah. Employment for your people.
Taxes that go into the city by employment in that way. Who's going to go after that?
That would make more jobs.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what. I will consider your proposition. It's like I will grant your business the protection it needs, and I will help oversee the girls. But I want something in return. Not money. Not right now. I don't know you. I don't know if I can trust any of you yet. But it just so happens that I have an errand that needs running. And well, the four of you, four able-bodied, let's just say, people with swords, are just the type of men I need to get this done. Present company not understand this, and I'm sure you understand what I mean.
You're the captain, no girls allowed.
It's like,
oh, shoot.
He's like, yes. But he did say, Mike, present company notwithstanding, you know what I mean. Yes. It's like,
what's the nature of this errand you wish us to run?
You see, with the Syrian army now posted within the city of Sanctuary, they occasionally get regular shipments of things they need: weapons, armor, food. It has come to my attention that recently a shipment of medical supplies has come in. A shipment that the Syrians do not necessarily need, but was delivered anyway. Since they do not need it, if something were to say happen to these medical supplies and they ended up in the hands of those who actually need it, those who would find actual use in medicine that would probably save a few actual lives instead of those dogs, I'm sure they wouldn't bat an eye. They probably wouldn't even care. They'd just ask for another.
Okay, what kind of medicine would that be?
Just medicine.
Are we talking morphine here?
It's like I'm talking actual medicine. Medicine that can cure wounds. Medicine that can cure basic diseases. Medicine that the Syrians have that the people who come to me for shelter in this alley unfortunately don't. Do you see what I'm getting at here?
How big is the shipment? How is four people gonna get that much for that many people?
It's just a single crate. The four of you should be able to easily carry it.
Burchill pulls out one of his crossbow boards, like spins it through his fingers like a pen. Like I think we could take care of something as simple as that.
Yeah, one crate's not bad.
It's like it should be easy enough to obtain. Get the shipment and bring it to me without any of the Syrian guard, of course, following you back to me. I mean, if that happened, unfortunately, I have to kill you all so they would find us. But you know how it is. Business is business. But yeah, get the shipment, bring it here, and I'll consider your proposition.
If we get it back to you in a certain time, perhaps we work something else out. We could also give you you and your higher associates some discounts.
At that he smirks for a bit and looks at you. Dawn. Get it before dawn, and you will have your discounts.
It's what? Not even noon right now. We got all day.
You guys don't even know where you're going.
Oh, so yeah, you're right. How big is the city?
Yeah, I was going to ask. Wait, he said the hub. Did he say the hub?
He didn't tell you where it was. He just said they were receiving a shipment.
Would you happen to know where we can find such shipment?
Of course I do. It's being delivered to a storehouse out by the north gate. Shouldn't take that long to walk there.
Where are we at?
You're in the middle of the city, like the other side. It would take like a good hour and a half to walk there.
Oh shit, we got all day.
Yeah.
We got time.
Mm-hmm. So at that he holds his hand out. Do we have a deal?
Who's the representative? Who actually owns the bar?
I did the most talking, so I'll do the handshake.
You actually have stake in the bar, so you do it.
I'm co-owner, but I won't shake.
I live in the basement.
I'm getting paid like 30 gold for this, so.
He's like,
No, we paid 15 gold.
Yep.
I'm getting paid 30 gold.
Oh, okay.
okay.
You'll be in range.
After the handshake, the King of Beggars turns back around and just walks over to a nearby desk. He's like, if we are going to be business partners, my standard rate supply is like the protection is 50 gold pieces every month. I'm going to assume that my god hustled you for a bit of coin on the way in. We can count that as this month's protection.
Yeah, good.
Mm-hmm. Now, if any of you engage in any other types of business, you clearly seem to have no problem with stealing a ship from the Syrians. So if you steal anything else, half of it goes to me, and in return, you get access to the grove, you get safe haven from the guards, and you get escape routes should you find yourself in trouble.
And information as well, I assume?
If any information comes our way, it is yours. For, of course, half whatever you steal.
That's not a bad deal.
Half whatever.
Burchill too, I guess we don't try again. The trust us is like, well, if that's the case, I give him the cheese wheel.
Take this as a symbol of
our friendship.
We got this earlier, so if we have to give you half of everything, take this as a sign that we will.
He just looks at you quizzically, wondering why the fuck you have a cheese wheel. And you got lucky. So he takes it from you and just like, huh. Well, some of the people who find themselves here could use a good taste of cheese.
And it's good cheese. It's Tillamook.
You don't know that.
In my mind, every cheese is Tillamook. That's my favorite cheese.
Well, Well, hey, there's no one out there who doesn't have a use for food.
Gigantic cow statue out front.
Cool.
They make ice cream too. It's pretty good. Ken, I love how you actually brought the cheese in.
I'm just saying, we were given cheese wheels. I don't know.
When life gives you cheese wheels, use it to extort for prostitution.
That's not a context D&D quote.
Did you guys see what I typed in the chat?
What?
Did you guys see what I typed in the chat?
Question. Okay. Mike, roll for perception.
Got it.
I got an
21! Suck my dick!
20.
11.
Yeah, you might have to type that because there's two of us. I've got an unnatural 20.
Unfortunately. Never mind.
Oh, I wrote in instead of on.
In 20 grand. What does it mean? Oh yeah, John, are you coming down for my birthday in a couple weeks?
Fortunately, no. Sorry.
Alright, I'll just take Mike and whoever else comes. What about you, Jayson? Are you going to be down for Christmas?
I do.
Are you going to be there by the December 7th weekend?
December 7th?
Well, rather the December 8th weekend, but my birthday's on a Thursday.
It'll be like the 23rd, weekend of the 23rd or something.
Alright, are you going to come back? Are you going to come by my house and get your books finally?
You damn well, right?
Alright. None of you guys unfortunately get anything.
Really?
So as you guys turn to leave, however, someone else like comes through a different door, and it's about this time you notice the motif of the underground seems to be yellow. King of Beggars was wearing like this kind of fancy yellow tunic with a pair of normal pants, and then one of his goons walks in who's also wearing yellow, and he just looks like a thug. He's also wearing boots that look like they were meant for stomping. But as he walks in, he says, "Sir. So, we found him." Like, "Oh, well, what are you waiting for? Bring him in." He's like, before all you go, I'm going to stay for a minute. There's something you might wish to see.
I
Okay.
mean, gave the guy a piece of cheese. We might as well see what he's doing.
He sets the cheese wheel down on his desk. And you see his two other goons walk in. They're carrying like this really scrawny-looking guy. He looks like another thief. Just from what you guys know what these generally look like. And it's like, these guys like, they don't throw him down. What they do is they bring him over to a nearby table and then just like force him down onto it.
Wait,
And
by forcing down on the table.
Kind of just like they go like this, and they're holding him there.
Oh God, I don't like where this is going.
It's like,
You can squeal like a pig, boy.
at that, Monadnock just walks. Not Monadnock. Should I actually told you his name? Out of character, you don't, guys. In character, you guys don't know his name.
I didn't even hear what you just said either.
Yeah,
Good.
it just sounds like syllables.
Good. Ignore it. At that, the King of Beggars just walks over to this guy like, "This is Tuesday." So just says to him, gone. It's good to see you again. Hopefully now that you're here, you can actually tell me what happened to last month's payment for all the things you stole. I'm sorry. I gave it to my family. They needed a little bit extra. Just shh. You gave it to your family, you say? Yes. They're starving. They just needed a bit more food. Like my younger cousin's a bit sick. He needs some medicine, so I came to them. Sorry, sir. You'll get this one next time. I swear to you. I see. So your family needed this money more than me. That's all right. I understand. And in fact, I believe you. is what I would be saying if I didn't already know that you don't have a family. At that, you actually see one of the goons like pull up one of his hands and hold it onto a table.
Ah, shit.
And then one of the other goons just hands the King of Beggars his knife. Just like, now you see, Gon, this is how it is. And you know this. You've been in this city a long time. You work with me. I get what's rightfully mine. And when you steal from me, he'll just like fold the knife down and takes off his thumb. I take something from you as well. It's like guys, how much did Gon here owe me for this month? Like, how many people did he steal from? I believe he claimed he got 100 gold, so half would be 50. 50, yes. So we've already taken 10 gold from you. Let's get 40 more. There goes his index. There goes his index finger. It's like then just suddenly you see him like the King of Beggars like pin the knife between his ring finger and his index finger. From what I understand, Gon, you've been a fan of flipping people off since you got here. And then without even skipping a beat, he just gets to his ring finger. And now you'll never have a family. And then with that, the last finger on his right hand. Yeah, that comes steady. This Gon guy he's pretty much just crying now, he's screaming in pain, and they just say like, and like the King of Beggars looks to the goons, get him out of my sight. And for the creator's sake, someone clean him up.
And once he's gone, I want to ask the king a question.
Like,
well, I mean, he's always gone.
Well, the king's name is not Gon. That was the name of the guy whose fingers he cut off.
Oh, that's what I was saying. He said when he's gone.
But
yeah, like, what's your question?
I want Mr. King, sir.
Speak.
If I might. Could I happen to have those digits? I happen to be an alchemist, and I can make ingredients out of certain pieces, and pickpocketer's hand can be made into a very good stealth potion, which I could offer to you, sir.
He looks at you really weird. Like, he looks as if he looks as if he knows you're talking bullshit, but doesn't want to call you.
I can actually use these material.
Yeah. But here it is, he just looks at you weird and then just smiles. Why not? He scoops up the bloody fingers and hands them to you. He doesn't even care that this other guy's blood is on him.
I put them in a jar. Let's see, I got 5 fingers. It's 5, right?
Yeah, 5 fingers. Like you got all the fingers on someone's right hand.
And this guy was a thief, right?
Yeah, he was a thief.
Would that actually help boost a thief, say a pickpocket potion?
I don't know. I don't know. You're gonna have to like come up with something like that.
Okay, 1 pickpocket potion and 2, like what? The ability to pickpocket is just in your genes.
Yes.
Maybe it is. So wait, Jayson, in regard to what you posted, are you actually leaving?
No.
Alright.
But he's like,
Alright,
And,
so
I'm back.
who didn't, who
Cut his
actually,
fingers.
yeah, they cut his fingers off, and I took his fingers. I now have them in a jar. And the king was like, sure, why not? I told him I could make a potion out of it, and he was like, sure.
I can make a potion out of it. It's narcotics. Hey, but not bad narcotics.
Okay. If we are gonna do narcotics, we gotta make sure the king doesn't know about it.
You're doing narcotics.
We gotta tell Zach's character this.
If any other thief tries to rob me, they're getting. I should probably buy darts or something sharp that I can shoot people with.
We need some
the
potions, so we might need that too.
I have a couple of those for my.
With that, the king just looks at you all and just says, "Well, I will see you all later." And with that, he bids you farewell.
And then
He rolls to walk out coolly, and he rolls a nat 1 full straight on his face.
No, he just takes a big bite out of the cheese, like.
Eats the cheese whole. turns into a
So, do you guys leave?
Yeah.
So we know where this warehouse is, right?
You have an idea? Jayson might know where it is.
Do I?
Roll for
Nat 20. 28, nat 20.
That's exactly where it is.
You know exactly where it is. You also know that there have been like Syrian army members who've stopped by through the city before, and for the nat 20 bonus, you know that all this is just routine. When something's brought into the city from the lands, like usually from the west or the north, they bring it into the storehouse, and anything that goes into that storehouse is inventoried, categorized, and given to whoever needs it. The storehouse is also guarded. Like there's anywhere from 1 to 6 guards at that every day. It always changes. You also imagine that with the Syrian army being here in heavy numbers than they have been in the past, the storehouse is getting a lot more use.
If there's a bunch of guards, an attack wouldn't be wise, so it'd be best to try to sneak in.
Also, one crate out of, like, how big is this warehouse? Because one crate of medical supplies in that ocean is going to be kind of hard to find.
What if we cause a distraction, like a block over, like a disturbance?
It's outside of the city, technically.
Well, I just mean like a block. Quote unquote.
Yeah, I got you.
Well,
I'm not here to interrupt you guys, but this is an encounter. As you guys are all walking out contemplating this, you guys don't walk that far away from where Weeds Grove actually is, and you see what look like 3 guys. Wait. No, 2 guys. Harassing this young blonde woman.
Are we good people enough to intervene? What are they doing?
What's going on exactly?
How are they harassing her?
Roll perception. And then Jayson, you can roll perception as well.
Natural 20.
14.
14.
You walk it.
Natural 20.
Grant, come on, you hear. Grant, you can actually hear what they're saying. The rest of you get a pretty good idea of what's going on. They're saying like, come on, love. It's like, we're not asking for much. Maybe just a good time. Maybe a few good times. It's like,
Burchill shoots them. Burchill shoots them.
Wait. I'm not done.
I was going to try to do it stealthily.
I gotta tell you guys what they're saying first.
It's like,
Well, we can hear this.
no. Well, I'm not done. So yeah, Ken, do you want Tempest sales? Because this is how you get Tempest sales.
Fine, you can finish.
Yeah, I'm the only one hearing this. You guys only
No, he said you hearing exactly. The rest of us can get the idea. That's what John said.
I'll let you guys know once I hear the whole thing, because I didn't hear the whole thing yet.
But yeah, it's like we're not asking for a good time. We're just asking for a good time. Maybe 3. It's like fuck off. The last time when you boys were here, you skipped out on payment. You skipped out on payment. You guys again. And Jayson, you as a city guard didn't know this, so you're the only one. These guys just look like thugs, but you notice this. There are blue sashes hanging out of the backs of their belts on the left side. These men are members of the Butchers, one of the other gangs in the city.
Who's got the better intimidate? We can tell these guys to fuck off, and we can employ this woman.
I haven't.
You don't want to make enemies of the Butchers?
Well, Burchill's going to shoot because Burchill has his code of,
Well, they're not raping her yet.
Wait, what? Rowan's going to try
Sound right now.
to stop you from shooting because you recognize the sashes.
Mm-hmm.
So how crowded is the street?
She was asking for it.
The street is crowded, but she's on a street corner, and it looks like a lot of the passersby are just ignoring her.
I let the party know and go, they're looking for a good time from that whore. And they're not taking no for an answer. I tell the party.
Burchill shoots them.
Jayson, if you want to stop him, roll for it. Actually, both of you roll. This is going to be a dex check. Whoever rolls higher.
Is this immediately after I say they're looking for a good time and not taking no for an answer?
Yes. Actually,
Okay,
it
go
is.
ahead, guys. I just let you know what happened.
Where's my desk?
I'm not throwing a bomb. I'm not wasting on 2 thugs.
I got 10.
I got 16.
Yeah.
23, did it kind of stealth away into the background to be not noticed?
Okay, okay, Jayson, unfortunately for you, Burchill's fast. Like, you get the impression he's done this before many times. Ken, roll a hit.
Okay, let's see.
Rowan like hush shouted like their butchers were as you tried to stop them.
Oh.
Just for the record.
Okay, it's. Is the modifier hitting, like, is that plus something?
It's dex. It's just a dex check.
Okay,
that's dex.
Attack.
okay, 11.
Okay, here's what happens. You do normal damage, but I'm just going to describe what happens for the sake of drama.
Well, should I roll damage?
Not yet. Let me tell you what happens first. You assume that they're continuing their conversation, and you see one of the butchers go to cop a feel from this blonde woman, only to have a crossbow bolt suddenly through his hand.
Damage.
Roll for damage.
But let's see. Actually, wait. Is it damage or hit bonus for the? Let me just look at my skills. Point blank at +1 bonus to attack. Are they within 30 feet?
Oh yeah, obviously.
Okay, so that's +1 damage. So 7 damage.
Wow,
Fuck, you did a number on that guy's hand.
that's a lot of damage.
But in doing this, however, this guy immediately turns back around. He sees you. I mean, it's pretty hard not to notice one guy with the crossbow when the guy just has a crossbow through his hand. He's pissed.
I stare at him and I say, "The lady clearly said no. So why don't you kindly fuck off, gentlemen? Intimidate." That one.
Oh, fuck.
Rowan draws his sword.
Okay, Ken, congratulations. You've just technically initiated combat, and I need to pull the Photoshop thing out again.
They don't know
I'm sorry, this isn't character for Burchill. Remember when we shot that guy in the first session? This isn't character for him.
No, I'm not doubting you. I'm just saying.
Hey, wait, I'm not part of this initiative. I didn't attack anybody.
You're
Rowan.
I'm just saying, Burchill is like really protective towards women. I'm just saying this is a character for him. Sorry if I did fail this.
Yeah, but I'm in a crowd, so how would they know? I'll roll initiative, but they don't know I'm part of his group.
Yeah.
Okay, go away,
I'm
Skype.
gonna bomb on this damn street for 2 thugs.
Did you have any other weapons?
I got a nat 20 for initiative. Son of a bitch.
Okay, Mike, you said you were stealthing?
Yeah.
Since you set up before combat,
Before you even see that 23.
Write down nat 20, but they don't. I'm not. They don't know I'm part of the group.
so,
He just shot a guy. I'm a guy in the streets. I don't know what's going on, but I got nat 20. So whatever I do next. Shit.
you know what? Screw it. Okay, let me roll for them.
My initiative, 10.
Well, their initiative sucks. So they're going after all of you guys.
How do they know I'm part of the group?
They don't. They're going for just Burchill because he's the only one that I saw.
I'm next to him now.
Yeah, and Jayson's next to him when he has a sword. So you guys are just getting the basic battleground here. So, Mike, what'd you roll for stealth?
I rolled a 23 a while ago.
Let's just put you over here. So, since you're in stealth, you are an unaware enemy, which means you technically go first. Grant, you're after him.
Okay.
Let's see, this is the. I'm pretty sure that's not.
Okay, so
C.
C is the other person, the girl they were with. But yeah,
no, the Z. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Zach, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, knows that link going.
Let me get rid of that. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Quick question.
There we go.
Other people are on this.
But who's the blank ones then? Okay.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay.
It was just a blank in case I needed to make more.
Okay.
John,
But
are
yeah.
you on this street with us?
Yeah, there are people in the street. They're fleeing now. But yeah, Ken, as soon as you shot the guy, after you finish speaking, he just walks right up to you and just says, "You motherfucking son of a-" And you actually see him pull a fucking cleaver off of his belt as he starts walking towards you. The other guy walks with him, and he's got a club. So these guys are looking to fuck shit up. Mike, you are the unaware enemy, so you may go first.
What?
Mike, you're the unaware enemy. You may go first.
Unless you want to get the horror out of the way.
How much movement do I get?
You get one movement and one action. One movement will get you across this whole length of what I have. It's not in a big area.
Could I move to try to get closer to the woman?
Sure, you can get here.
Okay, I'm gonna get there next to her, and gonna shoot the one that's already injured with a hand crossbow.
Roll to hit.
Okay. Now, is the ranged attack modifier, is that what you add to the hit roll?
Yeah. Ranged.
Okay. So that is a 15.
Okay, you hit. These guys are basic thugs. They got nothing. So roll for damage.
Grant, I borrow one of your die. Let's see. What's D8?
D8 that's a D9. D8 that's a D12. D8's are that one right there, the black one.
This one? Okay. One damage. That was bad.
One damage.
Yeah.
You shoot number one here in his shoulder. You're no longer unaware as he turns around and sees you. Now he has two crossbolts in him and it's pissed.
I get 5 attacks of opportunity. Whenever I have to use an attack of opportunity, I get 5 because of my perk that I took.
Oh, right, you do.
I did buy that perk that you may make a number of additional attacks of opportunity per round equal to my dex bonus, which is 4, so technically 5 I get.
I could technically give you one more because I do have a check where intimidate check that also gives someone else an attack of opportunity.
I'm going to burn an attack of opportunity to see if I can reload the hand crossbow. Is that
Sure, go ahead. You don't need to roll for that. Just
and
load.
Basically, I'm just going to reload, reload, and shoot to do 2 more attacks of opportunity.
Roll the hit twice.
Okay. First one is 14.
You hit.
Okay, so D8 again. Jesus, 2.
You missed the second shot, but roll for damage on the first one.
It's 2.
It's a 2.
Oh.
I didn't roll. I rolled to hit, and then I rolled the damage die. I didn't roll the hit again.
Oh, okay.
2 damage on the first hit. Let me roll again for how to hit. That's not that good. It's only a 7.
Well, you still missed the second hit.
Yeah.
However, there is good news.
Okay.
As soon as the guy turns around to look at you, your second crossbow bolt goes right in the eye. He's down.
Okay, and reloaded, and I'm good.
Okay. So NPC 1 is out of the count. NPC 2, however, doesn't seem to be giving a fuck and is still moving closer to you guys. Grant, you're first because you rolled a nat 20.
He's unaware of me, right?
No, he's aware of you. He just doesn't see you as a threat. He only sees Ken and Jayson as the threats.
You just look like a random guy.
Yeah, you just look like a random guy to him.
Is anybody else looking on the street?
There's quite a few. Some people are watching. Some people are running in terror.
I'm gonna stealthily get behind him to look like one of the people in the crowd.
You do that. So should I just have you? I'll move you over here.
Mm-hmm. 17 for stealth.
All right. So he doesn't see you. So you may make a sneak attack on your next turn.
Behind
who rolled higher, Ken or Jayson?
I rolled. Jayson rolled 1 higher than me. He rolled 11. I rolled 10.
Okay, so Jayson, you are up. You are drawing your sword. This guy has a club.
Wait, is it my turn? I only did one move.
You moved and then you rolled. So
what? That counts as
Yeah.
The stealth wasn't.
Yeah. And
Even
now
if
it
it's
says
designated stealth.
it's a roll.
Oh, I didn't know I moved yet. I was just rolling stealth.
Well, you said you wanted to move to get in the crowd, so I moved you.
No, I rolled to get behind him.
Are you going to do anything else? What else are you going to do, Grant?
I was
Yeah, what
going
we're
to
gonna do.
stealth and then get behind him so I'd be an
That's
opportunity.
your actions.
That's
He's got the
that's it.
over there.
Stealth was your action.
So I'll put you back here. There's a compromise.
Okay.
But yeah, Jayson. Jayson, you're up. This guy's pissed. And he's walking towards you with a club. What you gonna do?
I walk towards him and I try to gun him with my greatsword.
Okay, roll to hit.
That is an 18.
So you're just like gunning him with the hilt of your sword?
No, like stabbing him.
Oh,
Gut.
How do you gut with the hilt of a sword, John?
like a gut punch? Like just
No,
that's not gut. That's not what gutting
Like a
means.
All right.
Just like beating him like.
All right. So you're going to stab him. Roll for damage.
Of course. That's 5 damage.
Good news. It's a fucking great sword, so it goes right through him, and you're doing a lot. But he's still alive. He's holding on to it, and he's pissed now.
He's pissed that his guts are out.
Yeah, like you did gut him with the sword. You did just walk up and like shove your sword through him, but he's still up.
I'm down to grapple.
And that's your actions. So Ken, it's your turn.
I'm going to since rapid reload, so reload into free action. I quickly reload and shoot him again and shoot at him.
Roll for Dex. If you roll a hit, if you roll too low, you'll hit Jayson.
Go ahead, Jason.
Yeah, don't hit Rowan. He's a cool dude.
Thank you.
Let's see, 16.
You hit and roll for damage.
Who did he hit?
He hit the butcher.
That's 3 damage.
These guys were not that strong, so you downed him too. Combat
I
over.
pushed him off my sword.
Sure, I'll let you all of that.
Well, how do I down him? Like, where is he hit?
You hit him right in the neck.
Okay.
Great, I have to hide these bodies.
No, you really don't.
Yeah, we really do. Butchers. Gangs. They get revenge.
Oh yeah. So, Mike, the woman that you're next to is kind of terrified. Do you want to do something about that?
Offer her a job.
So you see, we've gotten rid of the men accosting you. Is your exact, I guess, would it say profession? Selling seals or something else?
She's breathing pretty heavily. She's like, and then she just nods. Yeah.
Do you currently work anywhere?
She shakes her head.
You own the business.
I want you to. What's the name of the business?
The red velvet room.
Where is the red velvet room exactly?
You tell her where it is.
I'm gonna need you to take this. Pulls out some parchment. Well, just writes in a recommendation from Catherine. Take this. Hands it to her. And head to the red velvet room. It should be on. Describes where it is. And hand them that note.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, miss. It's not often we get people in the city who actually have the balls to take on the butchers where they stand.
But Burchill walks up and goes, "Miss, I apologize for you having to see this, but Burchill pauses like."
Don't apologize.
This is a character development thing, but Burchill pauses and
These
goes,
motherfuckers deserved it. They just, I just wasn't mentally prepared to suddenly see dead bodies. You know?
Who is? Jack.
Burchill just says,
You can say no more.
I just don't appreciate when someone harasses a fair lady like that.
It's nice to know that they're still trying to in the city.
Yep.
If you don't mind me, I'm going to get going so I can, at the very least, get away from here. But thank you. Thank you very much.
We should probably do what she's doing. Let's get out of here before anything else. Wait, who fired bolts? Yes, you can actually probably get your bolts back.
Yeah, I take back the 2 bolts I fired.
Can I recover my bolts?
When I want both bodies in the street.
I want both of you to roll for luck to see if you can pull the bolts out without breaking them.
That one, I lose both of them, I guess.
Yeah, you lose them both. You get them out, sure, but they're broken. So you can't,
I just dropped them. I mean, there's no forensics. They can't fingerprint me.
They can't, but Jayson, do you want to tell them who these guys are now?
Yeah, they're butchers.
Let's
warned you guys.
Let's do that as we're walking.
We gotta do something about these bodies. We leave them here. Either one of the butchers are gonna try and go on a whole revenge thing, or two, it'll be an investigation. There are witnesses, people.
Take the sashes, yeah.
I'm taking this.
The butchers would know.
Actually, can I search the bodies, like, for gold? Because I'm broke as shit, I need gold.
Wait, Ken, there's
In
witnesses.
full view of the street.
Wait, I know what to do. I yell out, I go, "Oh shit, the guards are here!" And I yell that out so that people will scatter and not look at the bodies.
Roll for luck.
That is a... Oh, luck? When is luck a stat?
No.
The luck's not a stat, it's just the number.
That's a 13. Shit, 13 for luck. I go,
there's
shit,
not-
the guards are here!
There's not as much of a panic as you hoped, but it's something. Mike, you take the sashes?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to roll perception for those because you can plainly see them. Ken, I want you to roll luck to see what you get off them.
19.
Well, you got 30 gold between the two of them.
Okay.
And otherwise, do you want a cleaver? Do you want a club? Do you want...
Whether I have use for
Not
them?
right now!
I'll get those
Sorry,
out.
that was my dad.
I mean, I don't know if I would have use for them, but I guess I could sell them.
Exactly. I sold my horse for just this reason.
Yeah.
Alright, so you take those, and do you also want, like, one of those other caps that looks like it hangs over their head? Or, like, do you want their clothes or their boots? Do you want their boots?
$100 actually.
I'll just take the cleaver and the club. If someone else wants the boots, they can take them.
Catherine, what else is taking boots?
I know, I'm a voice in a crowd.
Are you taking the boots?
Mike, do you want the boots?
I'm not Zach.
He's not taking the boots.
I'm not Zach. I won't take the boots.
Alright, so, there's chaos, you've taken the sashes, and you've taken some of the things on them. So, and Jayson, you're in a crowded street, there's really nowhere to hide these bodies, so this...
Well, when I said hide, I said ditch.
Alright, so...
You said hide.
I said, well, I wrote ditch.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm already stealth. I'm already in the crowd. I was a voice in the crowd. I'm just still...
Yeah, I guess I'll roll stealth to disappear into the crowd.
You guys don't have to roll stealth, you guys just walk away.
I didn't
By the
look-
time anyone actually gets there, you guys are long gone.
Okay,
And
so
actually,
we saved that woman.
Yeah. So with this in mind, might as well show you guys where you're going.
Whoa.
Wheat Grove is here. Like this is where you guys were. Like this whole commotion actually happened out here.
And where were we heading? North?
Yeah, and the place you want to go is right here. Like right over the word piss.
Yeah, let's just pretend we didn't do that and just keep moving. No one will know the difference.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, you gotta cross a bit of the city.
Just drain them.
All right.
No.
So for that encounter, I'll say we can skip walking through the city. Not much else happens. And it's not that much later, but still pretty early in the day. However, you can see the sun just starting to go down.
Shit, it's like 3 o'clock. Or
Yeah, it's
4
like
o'clock.
it's like 3.
Wait, is it winter? No, it's springtime, so it'd be 5. Or
Yeah,
6.
like,
Yeah.
so yeah, like, between all that, like the sun's just starting to go down. Hold on, let me.
We still got another like what? 11 hours before dawn, so we're good.
Okay. Just let me do some things real quick. Okay.
Oh like springs evenly, right? So it's another 12 hours.
Probably.
Because the time the sun's up and the time the sun's down are equal in spring and fall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ken, what time does the sun set over in Connecticut?
Depends on the time of year.
What time is it set today?
Well, since it's fall slash almost winter at like 4.
Yeah, ours goes around almost 6.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Jayson?
Mm-hmm.
About 5. I'm like about 5-ish.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's how tough you are.
It picks up by like 6:30.
So you guys all get to where you go. You pass through the northern gate out of the city, and Jayson, you rolled a nat 20, so you just know where this place is.
And then, what? Oh, right, that's right. Sorry,
Yeah, you rolled a nat 20 for knowledge, so you just know where this place is. So you take them there, and well, let's actually hold on. I need to hold something up real quick. No, there's one more thing I need to do.
Oh, and one more thing. Get the axe.
And my axe.
That's the one good thing about Sucker Punch I like with the old guy. Oh, and one more thing. Remember Sucker Punch?
Wasn't that a stick?
Potential. It was a disappointment, but I like the old guy.
Wasn't that a stick?
It was. Yeah, it was him, wasn't it? It was the same actor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I like him so much. He's awesome.
Yep.
All right, last guy.
There's so much potential, but it fell so flat. Yep. You usual Zack Snyder.
Okay. Okay, so you guys are good luck.
Wait, were we supposed to be rolling?
No, I'm rolling.
Oh, okay.
You get you guys are technically walking into an enemy encounter, which means I need to roll for their HP.
Wait, we haven't rolled. We're not walking directly in the camp, aren't we? Aren't we going to scout?
No. But you are walking into a place where there are enemies, which means I need to roll for their HP.
Can I roll for stealth? Because I'd like
Not
to
yet.
stay in the crowd.
I think he's rolling to see who's around us. I think he's rolling random shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm rolling random. I'm rolling how many and what their health is.
Well, we might get a million.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to turn the. I'm going to turn the screen sharing back on.
Okay.
Okay, you got your box are right here, but this isn't indicative of where you actually are just yet. This is just so they're on the screen.
Okay.
But this is where you guys find yourself. Like Jayson takes you to this place. There's a storehouse here. There's a guard quarters right here. And Jayson, you know this from your nat 20 earlier. There's always an officer on duty just in the guard quarters. He probably has the key. And from what you guys can tell, there are 3 guards on patrol.
I figured out that.
Well,
I'm just saying I let people know the officer on duty and stuff like that.
all right. And so yeah, like this is all what you guys can see, and this is the road. This is basically a fence,
Okay.
and this is where it actually is.
Is there 2 fences? Is it like a prison?
No, it's just this line is where the road ends. There's like a bit of grass, and then there's the fence right here.
What's all the yellow then?
Oh, this is meant to be a dirt road.
Oh, okay. So that's the side of the road, and then there's a fence, and then where's the entrance to this place?
The entrance is right here, where guard number 1 is.
Where's the fence end?
The fence ends like right at the edges.
Okay.
And just for the sake of immersion, just imagine guards 2 and 3 are like walking around, so like they're just patrolling.
Is there like a gate, like a gate area where there's a door to the fence area?
There's an area where the fence just ends, and that's kind of the gate. It's like a path for horses to walk up so that they can drop things inside and then leave again.
What do you guys think? Maybe like who's better at stealth, and then someone makes a distraction.
+8.
I am not stealthy.
Let's see.
I have a +6.
I have a -2 to stealth.
Let's see, 2 and the dex.
Okay, because we
But yeah, my stealth's +3, so yeah, seems like the thief is the best choice for stealth. Who would have thought that?
I mean, do we want to commit to killing guards? I mean, these guys are
No,
doing their jobs.
no.
We just gotta steal one crate. We don't have to kill anybody if we can sneak.
No.
in.
Yeah, we should try sneaking in only if if we get caught then in combat.
Who's the best at causing a distraction? Because if we have like some crazy guy at the front of the
You
gate,
have bombs.
I'm not gonna bomb some. No, then they'll kill me. If we can have someone act like a crazy person, maybe they'll go, just get the fuck out of
No,
here.
just scream out bar.
No, in Syria, that's.
We probably want to cause a distraction a little ways away, not here, because then they'll know something's up.
Okay, yeah, zoom out, John. What's around us?
This is as far as I can zoom out. But I can answer that question. Around you guys, there's back towards the city is more open. There's like not a lot of bush and shrubbery, but like farther out away, there are like trees and hills, and there's a road that like leads who knows where.
We can start a fire.
Okay, does anyone have anything to start a fire? 'Cause
I do. I have plenty of shit to make a fire, but Jayson.
Jayson, I never thought I'd see the day where you suggest starting a fire.
Jayson,
Okay, so the Alchemist could go out there, start a fire while the thief tries to sneak in, and Burchill, I guess I could stay hiding in the. I could just stay where we are and fire my crossbow bolts if the thief gets caught. I don't know what Jason's doing in this plan.
Well, we need at least 3 people. This is a crate. We need someone to move, 2 people to at least move the crate, and 1 person to scout out for them.
Okay.
Jason can scout because you said you had to get stealth. I have stealth, so me and Catfolk could go in and try to sneak in.
What's your stealth? I got a +6.
I have +3, but you have to start the fire, or you can, unless you're.
Fire, I give anybody the oil I got.
Okay, give me the oil. You and her sneak in, and I'll start the fire.
Hold on a second though.
Well, actually no. Since I have crossbow bolts, I could keep watch as they go in. I guess Jason, you can start the fire. Yeah, Jason starts the fire.
Hey, Jayson,
Plus, I don't want to be seen. So.
Yeah, Jason, you go off, start the fire. I'll keep lookout. You two go in.
Well, okay, Jason, what's your character's name?
Rowan.
Roman?
Rowan.
Oh, Rowan. Hey, Rowan.
Yeah.
If someone were to start a fire up in those trees a ways away, how many of the troops in there would go out towards to investigate?
Standard procedure, 24. Roll a 24 pressure. Standard procedure, John.
Well, the officer has to remain here, and so does at least 1 guard. So since there's 3, they'll probably send 2 of them.
The voice in my head tells me they'll send 2 of them, but the officer will stay.
How much for if it were a bomb?
This is getting scary now, but how much for a bomb? Do I want me to roll again, John?
No, it's fine. It would be the same because procedure states there has to be at least 1 officer and 1 guard on duty at this place at all times.
Okay, maybe it shouldn't. All right, if it's going to be the same either way, it should just be a fire, because a fire could be a natural disaster. A bomb that will cause heads to turn and be everyone on alert.
Right.
How far away are the trees, by the way?
Pretty far. Like far enough that if they're going to go investigate it, it'll take them a good while to get back.
But then we're the only ones who would, right? There's no other setup that people would be at. No one else should respond.
Not really. Not outside of the city.
Logically, it'd be these guys who go respond.
Yeah, logically it would be these guys because they're the closest available military guys.
Okay,
Gotcha.
Alan,
Yeah.
if you were to set the fire but be in uniform, you could claim you came from out of the city and saw it.
I'm just a guard. I'm not one of them.
Oh,
Actually, technically you are. These are standard guards.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, these are city watch.
so if you were out there, you could have a reasonable explanation for we're out there.
What's been my beat, though? Do I have a set beat, John? Or
Not really. I mean, wherever there is a disaster, a guard is honorably obligated to respond.
Then I guess I'll be involved I guess I'll be somewhat involved in any investigation.
Yeah, you could just say that you saw the fire ran over here.
Yeah. All right. I gotta go change though.
That's fine. You guys have all day.
I'll go change.
We got till dawn.
Alright.
Oh yeah, by the way, we should probably wait till is it nighttime yet?
No, the sun is setting.
Okay, yeah, we should wait till it's a little bit darker before we proceed, so it's easier to sneak, right?
Yeah, we should probably wait.
Alright.
Plus, I have night vision.
I'll go change them.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give Jayson. What do I give him so he doesn't kill himself? Not a bomb. I need to give him a flash of oil. Hey, Jayson, do you have anything that could make a like a spark? That can make a spark.
You have a camping set. I remember you buying that.
Okay, so yeah, you can make a spark. If I give you one of my flasks of oil, you can make a fire.
Okay.
Do you even need one of my oils if you have a camping set?
No, he would need that because he doesn't have flammable oils.
Okay, so let me wait.
No, I don't.
Well, do you? Like,
Yeah.
I don't remember you getting any.
No, I don't.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll give you one of my oils, so add that in.
I think I have to invest in flammable oils just for fire arrows.
I got plenty of oil.
You could do that, but not a bow.
It's cheap.
Well, I can't do that. I can't do that with my crossbow.
You'd have to get a crossbow that's not made of wood first.
Okay.
Like, you see what I'm going with, right?
Technically, I could light all my weapons on fire, but they're all bombs.
Yeah.
Except in my chain, too. I can actually, if I douse that in oil and set it on fire, but they could also harm me if I got too far.
While Jason has that plan going, any of you guys want to do anything else to this place?
Okay, yeah, I want to know more about Ken's deal. Ken, where are you gonna be?
I'll be keeping watch to make sure that no guards go in there while you're in there. If they do, I'll fire at them.
I know.
And
Where in the position on the road would you be?
Okay, so I took Jason off the map just so that he won't be here when this is going on. But Ken, I have you. Here's you. Where do you want to be?
I guess keeping an eye on the front door.
So like right around here.
I guess.
All right. Let's I'll just have you standing at the edge of the road, right here.
And you can also be a concerned citizen, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he could.
And how are we gonna get in, Mike? Where are we gonna go? Where's the entrance, John?
The entrance is right here,
I know,
and
past the fence. How do we get past the fence?
Climb it.
you can hop it.
Okay. No right.
But yeah, the entrance is right here, and there's guard number one is either going to be close by, or he's either going to be by the entrance, or he'll be close by if he's pulled away.
And the commanding officer, is he going to be inside that building, or is he going to what?
If there's enough of a commotion, he'll come out. Probably you can at least assume this.
But if it's just a regular fire, not say a bomb, he'd probably remain inside.
Probably. I mean, if he knows his guys are taking care of it, he would stick inside.
I said we just stick with fire.
Stealth, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, let's just stick with fire. No need for a bomb.
Thank you.
Okay, and Ken, what are you gonna do if, like, say, someone goes to investigate us?
I'll fire at them, and then hopefully they'll go after me instead of you.
Maybe you can. There'd be a way for you not to get in trouble. Maybe you could pretend to be someone crazy, ranting about, I don't know, that someone took your spleen. Crazy people attract attention, and
Well, I mean, I have stealth, so I can fire at them and try to hide.
Plus, if they see him, and then they find out something went missing, and they start looking into all this, they'll look for him.
I know, but
Yeah.
you can see him in the darkness.
Well,
Well,
they'll
they're
know
humans,
it's
so you can assume not.
Like, if I saw some crazy guy screaming about the aliens took my spleen, like, I'd be like, oh god, just get the hell out of here, and they wouldn't be focusing on the warehouse.
They'd probably still want to beat the shit out of you because you shot them.
I mean, if he doesn't fire at him, if he's just screaming about spleens and aliens.
Well, I mean, I'm going to fire at them if they try to go after you guys. I'm pretty much your covering fire if shit goes down. I'm the backup plan.
Okay, but also if, say, we can get out of there stealthily, maybe you could also cause a distraction yourself, so we don't have
If you get out there stealthily, I won't be needed, because if you get out there stealthily, they won't notice you.
I know, I'm more thinking of Guard 3, like if he's making rounds, and like maybe if he went to a corner and yelled, and he'd go investigate, so we could...
Well, Guard 2 and 3 are going to investigate the fire, so they won't.
Yeah.
Well, these are just guards. We don't know if they're evil. They're just doing a job.
I kind of gathered that.
It's going to go bad.
Let's try not to go bad.
Trying to go back, you got missed that a long time ago. You should have missed.
not going back. You're trying to come up with backup plans for stuff that's not there. I don't know.
I think we have a good plan now. Start a fire. You two sneak in. Ken stays out as like a last minute, like if something happens.
Okay.
Alright.
Wait,
These
we're doing
range.
rendezvous because we're gonna have to like meet up, or we have to plan that. We gotta know where we're gonna meet up after the shit goes down.
Not at the brothel.
What?
It says not at the brothel.
Well, okay. Where should we meet up? Where's a good
You
spot
guys
to meet
can-
up? Do you know?
You guys can meet over by the gate.
That
Or
works.
wouldn't the gatekeeper like be suspicious?
The city guards at the gate tend not to ask questions. People come and go with us all the time.
I never do.
Okay.
Yeah, Jayson never
We're
does.
pulling a crate though. Is there a way we can get a crate past? Shit, we don't have horses.
I have two.
How heavy is this crate gonna be?
I have two.
You don't know. You don't know any of this.
And 5 sleep poisons.
John, can I roll quick to see if I remember that we should probably use horses and maybe try and get them all the way back? No, too much effort.
Yeah, that'd be too much effort. You have to buy the horses, and
Yeah,
you probably
I forgot we don't have any. We're not rich like we are in Zorograd.
No, you guys are poor.
Money don't need nothing, yo.
Okay, is there any horses inside this complex, John?
No. If there were, you'd see them.
I mean, if it's dark, man, it'll be too. If it's dark, you can move one place, lay low, move to one place, lay low.
It's gonna take us all night. Holy shit.
Yeah, but.
Suddenly dawn doesn't seem like that long of a time, does it?
Okay, yeah, let's get this over with. Alright, is the sun set yet?
It is just starting. So, Jayson, are you going to start the fire?
I just started the fire.
It was always burning since the world was turning.
What did I roll, sir?
You actually do not need to roll. You are just dropping some oil and letting it. So,
Alright, I've only got.
Did anyone see me?
no, you are lucky. So,
Maybe you should join up. Yeah, like try to join up with Ken, but also like just try to stay out of sight.
No, I thought I was going to be by the fire so I can, like.
Keep them there.
Jason's away from all of this. He's off of this. He's off of this screen.
You can keep them there further if you say you saw somebody.
Yeah.
And then if they start asking questions, I can, like, lead them the wrong way and stuff like that.
Good idea.
And it's like,
I like this plan. I like it a lot.
all right. So,
I'm going to place the whole city to burn down.
so Jayson doesn't start the fire because it was always burning. And as he does this, if you guys want to listen into what these guards are saying, you're gonna have to roll perception. Otherwise, you'll get nothing.
Okay, let's roll perception, I guess.
That's a 4.
13 for me.
Well, actually, wait. Let's see. Actually, no, wait. I forgot the wisdoms. Actually, not 4. That's wisdom.
And let Jayson know I got my chain out for whoever if it's needed.
Okay.
And I've got my chain out in case combat does arise.
Okay.
Just in case.
Okay, both of us have 13 for perception.
I mean, they're talking in normal voices, so you pretty much just assume they'll. Oh, what's that over there? Captain looks out from his quarters. Well, you two go check it out. Why us? Because I asked you to. Now go.
Now keep.
It's like, fine, motherfucker. It's not your fault I slept with your mom last night.
Jesus.
So two of the guardsmen are walking over to investigate fire. So they're gone, and in their absence, guard number 1 here has to make the rounds around the building. And in the absence of 2 other guards, the captain has stepped out of the guards' quarters so that he can keep an eye on things.
Okay, is he just gonna stand there?
From what you can tell, yes, he's just standing there leaning against the guard quarters.
Is there any way
Well,
else,
prop him.
is there any way else in this building besides the front entrance?
I don't know. Is there?
Shit. Oh. Okay, 19 plus regular, so it's 23.
You think you can... Okay,
Where's the back entrance to this place?
Grant, you're down here.
Okay.
You think you might see something in the back, but you're gonna have to get a better view.
Okay, if I see the guard, I motion to Catherine. I go, hey, back entrance. We'll wait till the guard goes around.
Got it.
Because that captain's going to be standing right there. I let Ken know. He goes, mindful of the captain. I don't think he's going to be moving from that spot.
Most likely.
All right.
All right, so let's me and Catherine will go over there to make sure we're in position to hop the fence once that guy's around the building.
All right. I'll move you guys just right here.
Ken, where are you going to be?
Like I said, I'll be keeping my eye on the captain.
I know. Okay, so you're just going to stand right there? Because my character was warning you that the captain's probably just going to stand right there.
Oh, captain, my captain.
Also, okay. Moving over here, it's like the guard's walking this way now, so he doesn't see you. But just standing where you are, there's a problem.
What?
The entrance that you saw is actually not an entrance; it's just a back window, and the window is up pretty high. So one of you is going to have to give the other one a boost to get in. And from what you can tell, you have no idea if this window is locked.
Then you're stronger.
Okay, yeah, you're probably better at breaking in. I could probably lift you because I do have 1 strength above you.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll give you the boost. You unlock it. We'll both get in there and find this thing.
Got it.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'm guessing you guys just wait for now?
Yeah.
Also, wait, if we're breaking in, we don't want them to see our faces. Do you happen to have anything to cover your face?
I already do.
Okay, I'm
What
gonna
about security cameras?
put on my mask so no one knows my face.
All right. So the guardsman walks, gets past the entrance, and gets to this corner here, where he turns and goes down.
Okay, let's sneak in now.
Okay.
Hop the fence. Wait, do we have to sneak or hop the fence first?
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to roll stealth.
$18.
22 for myself.
Okay, you guys are both fine. You both hop the fence, and you get over here. And you get over here in a timely manner.
Okay, what do I got to give her a boost?
Strength check. And you're going to have to hold Catherine there while she sees that the door's locked, and if it is, she's going to have to open it.
I do have thieves' tools.
All right.
Which I assume would be making it easier to unlock.
Well,
All right.
do I have is that enough?
Well, Catherine, you're out of luck. Because I rolled for luck. You can see with your night vision, and you being a thief, you know that window's locked. But you can see the lock, and you got thieves' tools.
What would I be rolling to lock that?
Okay, I've got you up on my shoulders. I guess it's a 12, right?
Do you have a lockpick?
No, I'm not seeing anything by that. No skill named
Hold on, wait,
lockpick.
there's something, I think.
Is there a skill for thievery or like sleight of hand?
There's sleight of hand.
We can count it as that.
Okay. 20 unnatural.
Nice.
All right. So Grant, you're holding Catherine up on your shoulders as Catherine, you take out your thieves' tools, and it takes some finagling. And cut to Jayson. So the two guards walk over. If you want to hear what they're saying, actually no, you don't have perception, and perception's not going to help you in this roll. So So you see the two guards walking over, and they're just looking at the fire. They don't see you yet. How do you want to handle this?
I guess.
I come running out my water skin. Oh, thank God, this is all I got. You guys brought something, right?
What's going on, sir?
Oh, no, I saw this fire. I didn't see anyone I was going for, so I went to deal with it. It didn't say like that. It just...
All right. It's like, you got one.
Rowan's pretending to be panicked.
All right. At that, one of the guards turns to the other. You got a lot of skin, right? What is it?
Maybe more than that.
It's like,
Are you boys not prepared for this fire? Who's your supervisor?
The way they're looking at the fire, and the way there's like, it's like, fuck. You know what? You see him take off his water skin and hand it to the other guard, and he's like, you control the fire. I'm gonna run back to the gate for a little bit to see if I can get guys with more water.
No, I didn't refill mine anyway. I'll go. You stay here and help him out.
This is like,
Okay.
all right. Does this work?
Wait, he's going back to the warehouse, right?
No, he's going back to the city gate to get more guards with water. There'll be more guards coming, but they're not going to where the
Yeah.
They're not going to where the warehouse is. But unfortunately, what you say though, he says like, no, you stay here. You're the one who saw what happens. They're going to listen to your report.
Good idea. Go ahead.
All right. So at that, the other guard takes the water skin and just starts dumping it, just trying to control the fire.
A lot more than that.
Well, that's all we got right now. It's gonna have to make do. As she's helping him with control of the fire, he's like, "Come on, like just throw some dirt on it, like that should cover it, like cover it." He's starting to flames. Yeah. As you guys are doing what you can, he looks over to you. He's like, "Yeah, we want to get this under. We want to at very least get this under control soon. This is going to go up the whole forest." And I don't know.
There it goes.
It won't reach the. Yeah, I don't think it'll reach the city, but it's definitely not going to be a good thing if they all look out and see either the forest is on fire.
Oh, yeah, that's why I rushed out here.
Yeah.
This is what we used right before.
Yeah.
And he does not care.
Good.
No, he does not care that he's never seen you before.
Good.
Yeah, he does not care. You two are up in control of fire, and how out of control is this fire?
How well did I do?
Unfortunately, the fire is a 17, so despite your best efforts, this fire is spreading.
It is.
It is spreading so bad. It is spreading so badly that we have to cut back to Mike and Grant.
Well, it's not my fault I didn't come to handle the check on a fire without the proper tools.
Okay, so,
Then it messed.
okay, Mike, you got the window open. Grant, I want you to roll another strength check to see if you can give Mike a bit of an extra boost to get through the window. And after he does this, Mike, I want you to roll a strength check to pull yourself up through it.
8. I got an 8.
I got a. Fuck you, guys. I got an 11. I almost got a 19.
Okay, it takes a bit of. How much did you roll, Grant?
8.
You don't boost him up enough, and Mike, you're just holding on. Luckily for you guys, the guard is over here now, so he's not gonna get back around you for a while. So you guys can try again.
Can I roll acrobatics instead?
Yeah, roll acrobatics. See what that does.
I've got a 17 now.
I got a 15.
Okay. Okay, Grant. You did not expect this. Catherine just kicks herself off of you like she's doing an epic jump, and then just leaps in through the window.
And what do I do with my 16? Can I get in?
Unfortunately, no. She's through the window. Do either of you have rope, or did any of you bring any rope?
I got rope.
I have a grappling hook, which might as well be rope.
I'll toss you the rope so I can get in.
Okay.
Here.
Okay. Roll. I want you. Do you have acrobatics, or is this just going to be a strength roll, Grant?
Yeah, I rolled 16.
No. This is going to be another strength to actually get in.
Okay. 7 plus acrobatics, you said?
Acrobatics, strength, whatever you're going to use to pull yourself in.
13.
All right, Mike. Well, I want you to hold. Are you holding the rope?
Can I tie it onto something?
Uh,
I have low light vision.
So do I.
There are a lot of boxes. You can tie it on one of them.
Okay.
So yeah, you do that.
Yeah.
And Grant, just as the guard rounds the corner,
Shit.
both of you are in.
Is the window shut?
No,
I shut the
but
window.
The window's kind of up high, you can't, but just from what you're hearing from the outside,
He doesn't notice.
he didn't even care.
Well, that's quite a fire going on over there.
Okay, as he rounds the corner, is there a way we can shut the window so he wouldn't notice later?
You can try to climb up on the boxes.
Yeah, let's stack some boxes, and once he's out of sight, we can close the window just so he doesn't chance a look.
Well, he's already passed again, so he's he's gonna make another round around the building.
Okay, yeah, help me stack some boxes, and we'll close the window.
Okay.
But I don't lock it. I just close it enough to make sure it looks like it's locked.
I don't think so much.
Alright, I'm not gonna make you guys roll for this. Ken, what were you saying?
Who knows?
Oh, nothing. Nothing inside.
Alright. So, you guys are in now. Both of you roll perception.
Okay. What?
Both of you roll perception. You're in a storehouse full of crates. Only one of these is the one you're looking for.
Somebody.
Nat 1.
That one? Even you with your low light vision, these crates all look the same to you. What'd you roll, Grant?
18. I'm smelling for morphine and such. Like medicine.
Sorry.
I'm smelling.
Oh,
medicine.
right.
What's that smell?
Blood. Oh, that's in my pocket.
Yeah. It's a coupon full of blood.
I gotta go take it to the CVS pharmacy.
Wait, you're charging me for blood that I don't have?
How can I pay for blood when it's obvious I don't have enough to pay for the blood? What's that? Is that blood? Oh no, it's just a Snickers bar. But what's that inside?
Okay, Grant, let me know when you get my text, because once you do, we're going to cut to Jayson.
Okay. Come on, phone.
How much is in the box? Should we just take shit out of the box?
I mean, if it's one crate, I mean, a usual crate, 2 people can carry that, with effort, but then 4 people carry it easily.
What happened to the number 1?
What number 1? Oh!
It turned to red.
Sorry, I did the wrong thing.
Ah, shit.
I meant to click
You
this.
see, he turned red because he suddenly had a heart attack.
What happened?
What's going on?
Well, I'm doing something in Photoshop right now.
You texted Grant, didn't you?
Opacity. Let's turn it
Yeah,
down.
I say to Mike, I'm like, or Captain, I go, there ain't no medicine in here. This ain't right. There's no medicine in this warehouse.
No, you shouldn't have spelling.
Meanwhile, back outside, Ken, over here, you can kind of see this glowing orange light emitting from the forest. Very brightly.
Okay, so the fire is getting closer to the...
It's not in danger of getting you guys, it's just, this has gone from a simple lantern to a full-blown forest fire because I rolled a 19 for the strength of the fire.
Oh, God.
Hooray!
We should have listened to the Smoky Bear.
Jason, how are you and the other guard handling this?
Panic.
Well, the other guy didn't get you yet, right?
No, not yet.
We have the other guy just sitting like fire.
What the fuck is this? Why is the fire alive?
Backdraft. But
I don't know what kind of monster would start a fire like this on into that.
You're gonna drink all my second.
Alright. You might
I'm
want
still
to
trying to
You
contain
might
it.
want to be careful about going back into the
I wanted
forest
to buy my own.
because it is now on fire.
I'm trying to contain it, keep it from spreading.
Oh, it is beyond containment at this point, my friend.
Go into the group.
Well, I'm still gonna try. Look bad if I don't.
All right.
We should have done it earlier.
Like,
Just-
A little bit late.
And then, meanwhile, Ken, back to you. You hear this. You hear the marching of a bunch of guards and the sound going wee woo, wee woo.
Oh, shit.
It doesn't actually sound like a siren. It sounds like somebody's just making that noise. And then you hear somebody get knocked over the head. Carl, shut that! Shut that off! This is an emergency!
I know.
And back to back inside. So, Grant, did you share your discovery?
Yeah, there's no medicine in this place. What the hell?
How do you want to handle this?
Do you see anything labeled medicine? Maybe he wanted us to get medicine. I do with air quotes.
Roll for anything labeled, anything. Perception.
Yeah, roll perception.
Okay. That's 18 plus 24.
21 for me.
Do you have low light vision too, Grant, or is that just Mike?
Oh no, mine was 21 for eye perception instead of smelling.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm asking. Do you have low light?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God the two people with low light vision are in here because there are no lights. But you guys can see on the boxes, like these are like Syrian military supplies, so they all have labels. There's a sword for weapons. There's a helmet for armor, and on one of these boxes, only one is a leaf for medical supplies. You guys don't need to roll intelligence for this. This is basic knowledge.
I can tell you this though.
You see one box.
In that medicine cabinet.
It may be different types of medicine.
No. And actually, in seeing this medicine box, both of you immediately encounter another problem. This box is big. Like, it might take both of you to carry it.
How large?
Like, trying to guesstimate here. It's like a perfect 4-foot cube.
Shit. But and I don't smell any medicine from it.
It's not like 4. It's more like a perfect 3.5-foot cube.
And there's no medicine from it.
Hmm.
I say we open it up first because I ain't smelling any medicine from it. I think that king wants something else. Catherine.
Yeah. That'd be interesting.
What do I smell from the box? I'm gonna see if I can get a scent. 16.
16?
Shit ton
Yeah.
of bandages.
Oh, I'm getting a text.
What's that smell?
It's bleh.
No.
Like it is full of blood.
Do we really need to get the crate then? I mean, there's plenty of homeless people.
Jesus. No, they need clean blood.
There's plenty of random people.
Open it. Okay, I don't know why, but I'm like, we gotta open that thing now!
Okay, do you have anything to open it? I don't have
Do you have
Like-
anything that can open?
I have a grappling hook, unless Thieves' Tool does
I'm not gonna
anything.
use my bombs.
I have
This is like a crate you'll need like a crowbar to open with. So.
Oh, dang, I have a crowbar.
Spike ain't gonna help.
Just throws a crowbar through the window.
Wait, don't use that to make a serial killer. We don't have that dagger. Shit, is there anything we can use to pry this open now? Because for some reason my senses are telling me to open, and I don't know why.
I'm surprised a crowbar should be in this room.
Okay, let's look for a crowbar or some sort of pipe or metal or something. 19 plus 4 is 20, 23 for me.
Yeah, 16.
You don't see none of you see a crowbar. However, it seems like somebody has opened one of the boxes of swords, and there's just a couple of them lying around.
That'll work. Let's get the thickest sword, and then we'll pry it open.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Opens the crate.
I don't know why, but something's telling me to open this shit now.
Okay.
Something's
Okay.
sending me off.
Now, important rule. I want both of you to roll to open this stealthily.
Roll for stealth.
Damn it. Well, we're the stealth guys, so. Unnatural 20 for me.
Unnatural 20.
Holy shit. You and me
So-
are best friends forever.
This is weird.
So here's what happens.
No.
Yes.
So here's what happens. Outside, guard number 1, as he reaches the entrance, and is probably the closest to where any noise would be, he hears something just go as the box opens, and then he just looks over and just like, and then keeps going.
He just looks on and go, wow, that fire's getting closer.
And then as
What
he,
was that? Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god.
and then he turns back around, and crap, I've selected the wrong layer.
Complicated.
The fire is getting much brighter and much bigger.
Holy shit, we shouldn't have done that.
Now it's covered up.
Oh, this is gonna turn into...
You guys can actually see a bit of the glow from the fire through the window you guys came in.
Yeah, I just don't get the feeling. Okay, so what's in the crate?
He's gonna.
And meanwhile-
What's in the
He's
box?
gonna cut to Jayson. This is gonna cut to Jayson.
Yeah, it seems to be our plan for this.
Well, I can't watch that because I have to keep it on the screen. But Jayson, I just want to add that cutting over to you, some more guards have arrived with water, and one of them says, "There must be another way of doing the credits." And then another one comes over and says, "That's right! Every time they make a Robin Hood movie, they burn all bidders down."
It's
Yeah.
a movie.
What the fuck is a movie?
What's a paladin?
That was Robin Hood Men in Tights. So, the grand reveal. You guys open up this box. Grant, there's no medicine in it, but in this box is a curled up sleeping elf.
It is Firefly.
Huh.
Oh crap.
I honestly don't know what to say here.
And Grant, since you rolled
I mean, that'd be easier to transport if you could wake them up.
no, Grant, you rolled well enough before, so you got that. So you got this. You tried to smell for blood. You smelled blood, but it's tainted. Like someone gave this person a sedative.
Who is it? Is it a woman?
Yeah, it's a woman.
How old is she?
She looks like 13-ish.
Ah, fuck. Setting his radars up. He's like, well, we got to protect the radars up.
I don't think we're gonna bring her back.
I look at her and go, son of a
I,
bitch. He's wanting us to transport humans. What the hell is he into? This woman's been drugged. This girl's been drugged.
I don't know if we should honestly bring this. Darling, I don't know if we should honestly bring this back. This seems a little suspect.
We can't just leave a child here. Look at her.
No. We have a tavern. And I do carry.
I don't think we should give her to the king.
I do carry an extra set of gear on me. Just
Wait,
in
is
case.
she clothed?
No.
I carry an extra.
Actually, no, I take that back. She is, but she's wearing like basically a rag just to
That's fine.
cover the basics.
Either way, we can't let we ain't dealing with human trafficking. Like selling your body is one thing, but this is a child here.
Why not just bring, darling? Why not just bring it back to the tavern and figure out what the fuck is going on after we talk with Leah's and such.
It'll be easier just to wake her up. We'll figure things out.
We wake her up. She's most likely going to scream.
Okay, what do
and
I
all the
have to
gods
wake her
going
up?
on us.
I'm going to open the cork of one of my healing potions and put it
No.
in her nose.
Nope.
No?
We wake her up. Every god gets acknowledged because she will most likely scream because she doesn't know where she is. You put that down. Put that down.
Well, how are we going to transport her? Humans
You
a
can-
body is unwieldy.
You can carry her.
I'm 5 foot. I'm shorter than you. You're taller than me.
You can hold me up, so you can obviously carry a girl.
I'm more for running. I'm not much of a lifter.
Neither am I.
You have a backpack. Is there a rope or anything?
You have a
here?
backpack.
No, I don't have a satchel. Do I have a backpack?
Ken, I want you to roll for perception.
No, it's not. I do have a backpack.
There
Is
you
she
go.
tiny enough to fit in a backpack?
No, unfortunately.
She's about 12.
She's not Kimmy.
You can put part of her in a backpack.
Even if she was, she'd probably set off one of my booby traps. That would be bad.
Ken, did you roll perception?
Yes, I'm doing the math. I have to store up.
Okay.
So let's see.
What's in this warehouse? Medical supplies for the army. What else?
No,
do we have? They
that's
got
a 9.
And armor.
Alright.
It also-
It wasn't that hard to notice this, but okay, you don't so much see this happen, but you hear it.
Boys.
You hear a caravan of guards drive by, and then you just hear one of them yell, "Gale! Get you into the Lysias tree! You were with us right away! The fucking forest is burning! Put the storehouse! Fuck the storehouse! The forest is on fire!"
Fuck the storehouse. Good. Say fuck the storehouse and leave.
Okay, hey, John. Oh, wait, is it not our turn yet?
Well, no, it's not. It's not. You guys don't know that the captain and the other guard have left because
Oh, thank
because I rolled I'm not joking, a natural 20 for the forest.
They speak for the trees.
So yeah, Ken, the guards are gone, but they don't know that inside.
Yeah, but Burchill, I'm going to hop the fence and go through the front door.
Okay.
Okay, 3 people. We can
Prob-
let this child move.
Problem. It's locked.
I don't think I have anything for that situation.
Thieves' tools.
Or at least a mace.
Do you have the bardic knife?
I have the club.
Do Do you have a bardic knock spell and speak spell?
Just so you know, if you do knock down the door at first, we're gonna think it's the guards.
Yeah.
Well,
No, we're gonna.
I guess I'll knock on the door and just try to discreetly say it's me, Burchill. Open it.
I was like, both of you roll perception to see if you actually hear what he says. Because the sudden knocking on the front door startles you.
16.
Grant?
11.
You don't hear it, Grant, but Catherine, you and your cat-like ears do. You hear that it's Burchill at the door.
Yeah, it's Virgil.
What is he saying?
What did he say?
He said it's Burchill. Open the door.
He said to open the door.
3 people's better than 1 for this kid.
Well.
Here, go open the door. I'll try to get her. I'll try to pick her up.
Okay, I opened the door because there wouldn't be a lock on the other side.
I'll try to pick her up for the.
There isn't, and actually, you don't even need your D tools for this since you're on the other side. You just get the door. You just get the door.
All right, John.
And
while he's doing that, or she's doing that, I'm looking. Is there any This is a military warehouse. Do they have the banners and flags and stuff that they would give since it's a standard military? Would they have flags and stuff or banners?
You're talking about Syria, a country with so much national pride that they put the eternal fire sigil onto everything.
Okay.
So yes, they have plenty of banners.
Make it into some sort of hammock-like thing that we can put this child in between us. We can carry her.
Sure, you can do that.
Why couldn't you guys just let the... I missed it. Why couldn't you guys just let the crate...
It's a child inside of it. This is fire
Well,
Jayson.
I know, but why can't you just take her out with the crate?
Because I'm assuming a child is more wieldy than a big ass box.
I don't know, but it just seems like whatever. I'm not there.
Alright.
But anyways, Burchill doesn't know this yet, so it's Burchill inside now.
The door's open, and Catherine, as soon as the door opens, you can actually see the glow from the fire, even though it's behind you.
Yeah, but Burchill, I quickly go in and close the door.
How
right.
large did you make the fire?
I didn't roll for it.
I didn't do anything. I don't know. Like the guardsman, but apparently the fire's gone so bad that even the captain left.
His coat. Have him take off the coat and cover the coat.
Oh,
I guess I take off. I
You don't know what's going on here yet.
You gotta fill him in once
Well, no, I let me finish talking, John.
Alright.
As I was saying, why do you need my coat?
It's not actually medicine that we found in there. It's apparently a,
Child.
probably 12-year-old elf girl?
Burchill just looks straight up and goes, I'm killing the king of beggars. I'm fucking killing him.
No. We don't bring it to him. We say that we couldn't find anything. The crate was already gone, and he can't prove it because this will be in flames soon after. And we take her back to the tavern and shove her in your basement or something.
And we'll figure out what happens. But while you're saying that, I'm gathering up a bunch of banners and stuff to make a hammock we can carry.
We're gonna want to most likely carry her in a way that looks least suspect. Carrying on a bunch of banners, a burning warehouse is gonna look.
It's national pride.
Actually,
Well, let's get.
I'm going to roll to see how Burchill reacts.
How many banners have I gotten, John?
Only one, but it's enough.
Okay, I'm making a sling so that two or three people can carry the
But-
child.
But no, I rolled to see if Burchill keeps his cool. I rolled that one. Burchill's fucking pissed. Like if I come across I'm going to slit his fucking throat.
Virgil, calm down.
We don't know if this guy's involved or not. Maybe he doesn't even know. For all he knows, it was just a package of medicine. We don't know. We gotta figure this shit out, but let's do it away from here.
We can't.
Fine. We can decide the story, but if this is what he wanted.
Agreed. Protection or not, bullshit. This.
It's his hat.
Yeah, okay. This is kind of a backstory thing. So.
Dealing in.
Yeah, my character has an affinity for children too.
Oh God, why am I thinking to a quote in the Punisher or into the Daredevil with that? Yeah,
Everyone roll perception.
ladies with kids, you can't even tell. She's barely 12.
God damn.
That fucked up.
I want all three of you to roll perception.
That pawn shop owner
Me?
was to the end that said that.
Yeah, one. I'm guessing Burchill's just too angry right now.
21.
17.
Back with Jayson. It's like, fire you out of control! It's like,
don't we have some extra supplies over by the store, or else they can help?
No.
I don't know. Like, do we got some shovels or something? Like, just go back there and check.
I'll go.
He's like, all right, you go.
He gets over there.
To the warehouse.
Who the hell are these people? They're my squires.
At that, Jayson, somebody says like, I'm coming with you. You're gonna need some help to bring it all back. Yeah, me too. All right, you three, go check.
It's 2 plus me. 2 plus me.
Yeah, 2 extras plus you. So, Catherine, you're the only one who hears this. You hear boots coming back here.
We gotta get her out the window.
I yell loudly. So where's the supplies at?
Like, where's the supplies at?
We're gonna get her out
At the storehouse, like we said.
The storehouse?
the
So head towards the storehouse. Got it.
You guys heard that?
All right, wait. If they're just gonna search the warehouse and find the back, we can hide, right?
Ken, you use crossbow, right?
Yeah.
Wait, we can just hide. We're in the back of the warehouse with the girl, right?
We gotta find some supplies to help. We gotta find some shovels.
I'm gonna give you one of my sleep poison crossbow bolts. I'm gonna keep one myself.
Hey, John.
Just in case.
Hey, John, on natural 20, is there any shovels or anything around?
Yeah, there actually are.
Okay, can we just like throw the shovels towards the front and then hide in the back? Maybe they'll go away.
We wouldn't know this. We wouldn't know
it.
this.
I yelled it.
For shovels, so I looked for shovels and I gathered some.
All right.
We can still hide this. We can still get away scot-free.
That's why I gave him a dart, or a crossbow.
Okay,
Dart's crossbow bolt.
You
I gave
him
a
a sleep
crossbow.
potion just in case.
I gave him a sleep poisoned crossbow bolt that if it hits, it should knock them out.
I know, but if we can get them to leave without us doing that, like that's backup plan, right?
Yeah, that's the backup plan.
Okay, yeah, I gather like the shovels and I put them in the front, like right where they can get them, and then I hide.
Okay. I want all of you to roll for stealth.
They're panicked, so they should get like a damn like whatchamacallit.
I'm not saying they're not.
Great.
What? Oh, for God's sakes! I'm hiding the child. I got a 19.
Nat 1.
Oh crap.
That fucked it. 2 nat 1
Okay.
session.
I've got
Okay.
I'm hiding the child, and I'm gonna be trying to get her towards the window and out of here.
Well, I have a sleep crossbow bolt.
That's true.
So Jayson, you and 2 random guardsmen, come out this way.
Meow.
Wait a minute. If these were guards from the damn fire brigade, they wouldn't know who's in the warehouse.
I'm wearing.
So they don't know if there's a caretaker. Maybe he could,
Bring out.
Isn't he a cat?
I don't look like a cat.
Yeah, they know. These are the fire brigade guys. They don't know shit. They don't
My
know what's in
armor
this
fully
place.
covers everything except for the face, but I put a disguise kit.
They
to
might
disguise
also.
it.
They might like request you to help.
Maybe.
Should I hide as well?
Yeah, didn't you roll already?
Full stealth.
No, I didn't hear because people were talking.
Oh, sorry. I'm hiding the child.
Okay.
Let's see. Stealth. No. Yes.
This is fun.
Yep.
What? This is a turn I didn't see coming.
There's my dad.
We're all
So 11 for stealth.
All right, you're not Catherine, so you're able to hide better. And I should rephrase that: you're not Catherine on a good day. So, Grant, I have you here, and I'm going to turn this one on.
You gotta go back to the thing.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, I forgot I turned it off. Share screen.
Because I was hiding the child. I'm hiding her too.
Yeah. So I'm going to turn on the blank one. Ken, I'm just going to put you over here. And So Jayson, guard 1 here in a rush opens up the gate, and the very first thing he sees upon doing this is a hooded figure just standing in the middle of the warehouse.
Can I roll charisma?
Seeing you, he just reaches for a sword. He's like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Rolling charisma.
There's a fire.
I'm not doing anything. I'm kind of behind. I'm
Yeah.
here, but I'm ready to kind of
Yeah.
hit him in the back of the head.
21.
Oh,
What do you say?
maybe.
It's about time you boys got here. With the fire going on all out there. What are you doing? I'm supposed to watch this stuff and the storehouse is gonna go up. What's wrong with you?
She's right, we need to hurry.
There's gotta be something around here. Probably shovels or pails or something.
Mike, the universe likes you, and I'm going to rephrase what I said. You guys are lucky that the people in this city are so dumb.
And my rolls are lucky.
So here's what happens.
Don't look shovels.
Here's what happens. Guard 1 looks over the guard 2 and asks, Does the storehouse have a caretaker usually? I thought it was just the guards. Who gives a fuck? The forest is on fire! So he rushes in, like immediately starts looking around for supplies. Do you want to help him?
He sees the shovels
I'm
on
helping.
the front, right?
Yeah, he just goes for those and just he starts asking you like, are there any more?
Perception. God damn it.
Maybe if you look
9.
at
You don't see any?
13, can I give you a hint? Like,
Do I see it?
Do you know where they are, Grant?
huh?
Do you know where the other shovels are?
Yeah.
If there are any?
I rolled a 25 to see if I could see your Grant's roll.
Well, you saw Grant's roll, but did Grant actually see where other shovels are?
Well, yeah, because I found them the first time, right?
All right, but yeah, then you saw his hint.
Oh, there may be more shovels over there. Might be more shovels.
Away from
All right. Regardless of this, we can carry head back.
Good.
So
You should do that.
You can't
So,
Yeah.
okay, so guards 1 and 2 start running out.
Whew.
I go after. I kind of give them a look like, and I go after them.
All right. Oh, you're remaining inconspicuous.
Yeah, it'd be weird if I didn't go back with them.
Okay.
But I kind of tell them like, little guys.
He goes, okay, I fill in, what's Jason, what's your character name?
Rowan.
Rowan?
Yeah.
It's not medical supplies, it's a child. We got
Well,
her out here.
Wait, you told me that now? I'm rushing.
Yeah, he's running with the other guards.
I just went like, hurry up, and then I went
Oh, I thought you were staying with me.
Oh.
Never mind.
No,
Okay, I went to the rest of
Nah,
the-
Jason,
Okay.
Jason's leaving, and these guardsmen left the front door open.
I'm gonna throw this in the crate.
What?
Number 2. Nah.
That would confuse the
I'm
hell
not gonna
out of
do
everybody.
that. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, so do I have the sling ready so that we can all carry this girl?
Yeah, you guys got what you need.
Okay, so what do we all got to roll to carry this girl? I'm like, okay, everyone, come on.
You don't gotta roll anything, just run.
Blonde or black hair?
Strength, I assume?
No, you guys don't have to roll. Like you made the sling, so you don't need to roll anymore.
Okay, and what is this girl's hair color?
Brown.
Okay, brown-haired little elf girl. We got to get her out of here.
Yep.
She's got clothes at least, so that's good.
Uh-huh.
This is turning into goddamn like Outlaw Star or like Firefly.
Yeah. It's weird.
Mhm.
It's weird, brah. It's weird.
Okay, so Ken, are you helping us?
With carrying the child, I guess.
Yeah,
If
let's
there's
get through the
some.
door and let's get away from the fire.
And the
Yeah.
guards.
All right. So
Person's guards question. Why do you have a little girl? Bring your daughter to work day.
Okay.
I think all the guards are preoccupied with the fucking fire right now, which I've stopped rolling for because it's already like a fucking boss battle as it stands.
In the ether, Tack laughs.
Meanwhile, in the forest that night, some of the guardsmen amidst the flames believed they heard the sound of cackling laughter.
Oh, look, the god of fire.
Hey, Val, you want to get a drink? No, stop setting things on fire.
Stop setting things on fire, please.
So you guys have the girl, and Jayson is helping fight the fire and failing. Not anything against you, Jayson. It's just fire under control.
Yeah, he's got his cover. He's good.
All right. So where do you guys go?
Well, we got to get back to the city, so the only place is to the gate, right?
Well, okay. You guys head to the gate, and you're back in the city.
How much of the forest on fire between us and the gate?
None. None. The fire is that way. The city is that way.
What do you think, guys? Should we try to wake her up before we get through the gates, or
No.
what?
No.
Should we try to hide her? It might be suspicious. We're carrying around a little girl.
Try to hide.
All the guards are putting out the fire.
Okay, wait. Who's human? Who looks like? All right, me and you are human. So who would look like her father? How old?
She's an elf. None of you look like elves.
Technically, I would. I'm not there.
We can hide her ears. Anybody got a hat? I'll put my hat over her ears, so either one of us could be her father. How old are you, Ken?
I would say Birch was like 30 something.
I'm 40 some odd, so.
40 some odd. Okay.
And she's 12, so either one of us could be her father. Who wants? Like her hair is brown, my hair is white. What's your hair color?
Birch was like blonde.
Okay, so my white hair could be anybody's, right? I can pretend to be her father.
Cousin. Your cousin.
If we put the hat over the ears, no one will say anything, right? That's what I do. I put my hat over.
I get away with it. I just have hair.
But you're not there.
I know. I'm just saying. I get away with covering my ears.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, I'll cover her ears with my hat. We'll still carry her. Like we'll come up with some sort of excuse, but then I can pretend she's my child.
Okay, but you guys make it to the gate, no problem. A lot of the guards are kind of ignoring you for some reason. So, where do you guys go?
Back to the bar.
Or should we just go on?
We should, okay, you two go back. They already think I'm the storehouse owner. You two go back to the Red Velvet Room.
Only 2 people know that, though.
Hide her. I'm gonna go back and collect the guard, whatever his name is.
Rowan.
I'm gonna go back and collect Rowan. And yes. And we'll all meet back up at the Red Velvet. Yes, I'm not bringing this directly to the king.
Yeah, but he doesn't. If we take her all back, but Rowan, he has an alibi. You disappearing from the warehouse is one thing, but him abandoning his post is another.
I'll say that I need him to go somewhere else of more importance to get more men for the warehouse.
Sure you can pull that off?
We'll see.
He is a guard, so him being there is no problem. You being there is in the midst of things is one thing, but if they ask questions, the captain's gonna be there.
Whatever, I'll try it. If it doesn't work,
I think we should just wait for him to get off duty. We could use your help. We're not all that strong. All of us together are strong, but we gotta get this girl to safety.
Okay, whatever.
Well, isn't that what we were doing?
Yeah, he's got an alibi. None of us have an alibi.
Yeah, you guys can forget about me. I'll meet up with you guys later.
Alright.
Yeah, he can. If anything, he knows where we're all sleeping.
Okay.
I appreciate the concern, though.
So yeah, let's try. Is there? All right. Since everyone's all focused on the fire, is there any horses or anything nearby?
Not that you guys can see. Just tell me where you guys are going.
Well, we're gonna try
To the Red Velvet Room.
All right.
The tavern, I guess.
All right. So in the commotion of the night, not that many people are paying attention to you guys. As you make your way through the city, they carrying this girl. One person walks by, but just assumes that the girl is sick, so doesn't say much.
Oh, thank God we're all dirty.
Mm-hmm. And you guys walk back to the Red Velvet Room with undisturbed, only to walk right inside to find Lita, Delilah, the King of Beggars, and 3 thugs.
Shit.
And session.